gentlemen, welcome back to 100X Entrepreneur Summit. It's me here again. My name is Vivian. Welcome back, everyone. It's a pleasure to see all of you here, right? So let me know if you are here. And a special shout out to all of our sponsors. Thank you so much for sponsoring our 100X Entrepreneur Summit. So we have funds at stake. We have PictoChart, Clinic Rui, Sweat Image, PSA, Guava Soft, SMO, Mango Malt, Thematics. So thank you so much for being our sponsor for 100X Entrepreneur Summit. And this is also specially supported by Woods Event. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Leave me a comment below. All right, I see we have Chin Hugh. Hello, Chin Hugh. Good evening. We have Benjamin. We have Alfred. Have you guys have your dinner ready? How was dinner? How was dinner? Oh, I had a lovely dinner tonight. Anyone wants to ask me about my dinner tonight? Because every night there are someone who's asking me about my dinner. So anyone wants to ask me about my dinner tonight? I had a lovely dinner. All right, I have a lovely dinner tonight. So let me know in the comment box below about dinner. Chinyu says yes. Taking the dinner ready. What have you eaten tonight? So what are you guys doing? It's Saturday night. It's 9 p.m. Is it family time or it's learning time here? Oh, Alfred is the one asking me, how is my dinner tonight? Oh, thank you for asking, Alfred. Okay, so my dinner was lovely. I'd like to thank Josephine, for getting me such delicious dinner. Okay, because I have my special diet, and then she went all the way to get me my dinner. It was filled with greens. Okay, it's basically, I think it looks like those what do you call that, the one where you actually select the meals, the veggies and all those. Joe, if you're here, let me know where did you buy that, okay, so that I can share it with everyone. It's very delicious. Okay, you have beans, you have tofu, you have veggie inside, you have nuts and everything. Okay, what did I have for dinner? And it's a mixture, and then there's rice there. It's like what's the name? I can't remember the name of the restaurant, the name of the cafe that's have this kind of food. But Joe, if you're here, leave it in the comment box below. It's lovely. I finished the whole box. Okay, it was so big. Okay, it was so big. I don't usually finish that much, but tonight I finished everything. All right, I finished everything. It was so delicious. Okay, how about you guys? How was dinner for all of you? How was dinner? How was the session early on with Joe as well? With Joe, with Yuki. I heard they call themselves Jokey. How was the session with Jokey? Was it good? Lei cha. Leon says Lei cha. No, it's not the Chinese Lei cha. But I think it does somehow taste like Lei cha in a way, because there is also sauce, but it's not Lei cha. Lei cha has a special taste. I know about Lei cha, but it's not Lei cha. It's the Western style, like Pokeball. Is it called Pokeball? Fishbowl. Yeah. It's like fishbowl. Have you guys been to fishbowl before? Oh, that's not this. Alfred, are you referring me to that? Hey, that's healthy food, okay, Alfred. All right. Okay. Yeah, Joe, if you're here, let me know what's the place that you actually bought that food. It's delicious. It's delicious, guys. Really, really good. Okay, so if you guys love Joe's and Yuki's session, okay, Joki's session earlier on, let us know as well at the comment box. Okay, I think they are power food, both of them. Ling says she had chicken rice. Okay, that's why I thought this lives through 100 years. No, because they walk very slow. They enjoy every moment. Okay. Alfred, what about you? Have you had your dinner already? What about Leon? Okay, I what about Lily? Hello, Lily. Have you guys had your dinner already? Okay, leave it in the comment box below. Please have to like this video, share it out, tag your friends in. Okay, tag your friends in. Okay, now I know just now we all had some time together with Jokey. Okay, we had the message, the gratitude wall, and also I think you all also dedicated some of the message to your friend. You dedicated some of the message back to the community and people around there. All right, so right now I want to bring Jo back here again. Okay, she's gonna do a pump up session for all of you. So if you're having a dinner now, I think I would advise you not to do it together with her. But if you have already finished your dinner, maybe you can stand up, stretch out a little bit, okay, move around a little bit, and try to follow. Okay, try to follow pump up session. Here we go by Josephine Yong. She's the first and only female IFBB pro in Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring Jo up right now.
Hello everyone, come on, let's get up, okay? We're gonna exercise a little bit, we're gonna sweat a little bit, okay? Ready, let's get off your chair, okay? Let's stand up already, bounce like me, up and down, bouncing your knees, okay? Let's go, bounce and bounce. Let's just get your body moving a little bit. Good. If you can, we're gonna do a jump, tiny jump, hop around. Good. Nice. Now let's open your hand and clap, and clap, and clap, clap. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Good. Now step to the side. I want you to keep your elbow to the side. Okay. Open and close. Elbow to the side and close. Right and close and left and close and right and close left and 4 and 3. 2 more times. One last one. Now step to the side. Where reach your hands up close. Reach your hands up close. Okay, bigger step. And then open. Good. And up. And then up. 2 more times. One last one now. Let's open your hands to the side. Side and close. Side, touch your chest. Open and touch your chest. Touch your shoulders. Good. Open and then close. Open, close, 2 more. One last one, very nice on the center. We're going to squat. Okay, squat and stand up. Down and up. And squat and up. That's 4. And 3. And 2. One last one. Now we're going to step forward. Right leg step forward. And then left. And in. Right. And close. Left. And 4. 3 and 2. One last one. Keep going. You're gonna push your hand to the front. Push to the front. That's step forward and close. Forward and close. Last 4 and 3 and 2. One last one. Now come and stand up. Put your hand on your waist. I will point your leg out to the front. Okay. Now when you lift up your leg, lift up your leg. That's right. And up. Up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Change leg. Put your leg out and lift up. That's right. Okay. Try to find your balance and lift up. Lift up. Do the stretches. Also working on the leg. 3, 2, and then 1. And then come back. Now leg sideways. We're gonna lift up one leg. Side and side. That's right. Good. Don't forget to change the other side. Up. Good. Alright. That's it for this session of the power session. I hope you sweat a little bit. You got more energy after this, alright? If you want to follow me, go to my Instagram, Jojo Pilates _IFBB _pro. Or you can go to my Facebook page, Josephine _IFBB pro MY.
Thank you so much, Jo. Thank you so much. Okay, I did a stretching as well. I did the stretching, but only the hand. Okay. I saw Alfred was like typing there. I had too much. That's why you should follow Jo. Okay, do you follow Jo and do the pump up session? The squats and all those. Lift your legs up. Ronald says he is ready. Lee says she's eating right now. Okay. All right, guys. So just a quick one. Right after this session, there were going to be a giveaway. Okay. I think there'll be 2 rounds of giveaway instead. So 1 round for the community, 1 round for me. So make sure you tag your friends in, okay? Participate in this live, share this out, okay? Tag all your friends in, share this live out as many groups as you can, yeah, to all the public groups out there, open groups or your network, okay, your friends, your WhatsApp, whatsoever, okay? Share it all out, all right? Our last live for tonight, okay? Tonight's the last session over here. And then you stand a chance to win 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Of course, there is also financial literacy camp for kids as well. And I think if you want to win the chili sauce, you remember the chili sauce? You stand a chance to win that as well. So make sure you stay tuned, participate in our live, tag all your friends in, okay? Get this live out there, okay? Let's get this live out there. Now, the second thing is that we also have the check-in, okay? So today's check-in theme is the crab dance check-in, the crab dance check-in. So everyone take part in this crab dance, hashtag 100x Summit, okay? Please hashtag 100x Summit and then post it onto your Facebook account, your Instagram account, and make sure it is a public post, yeah? You have to be a public post so that we can see it, and remember the hashtag 100x Summit, all right? All right, guys. I think Stuart says, Vivian, bring it on. Okay, I love your spirit, Stuart. Now, I want to ask all of you, before that, okay, can you all just type down in the comment box, type branding. Okay, type branding in the comment box below. Do you think branding is important, or what do you think branding stands for? Okay, at the comment box, let me know. Everyone type branding right now. Type branding at the comment box and then tell me, do you think branding is important? Okay, do you think a branding is important? Is it important for yourself? Is it important for your business? And why, what does branding stands for? Let me know at the comment box right now, everyone. Let me know at the comment box. And if you think that you need to know more about branding, or you've got a friend, they have to, learn more about branding, okay, this topic is something suitable for them, tag them into the live right now. Tag them into this live right now, okay, at this moment. Benjamin says, branding can let you charge more. William says, yes, branding is important because it represents ourselves. All right. What else, guys? Let me know about branding. What else does branding means? Stuart say branding is important, especially today, both personal and company. Wow, I totally agree with you, Stuart. I totally agree with you on this. Okay, both personal and company. Anyone else? Okay. What else do you guys think about branding? Let me know. Let me know in the comment box below. Or do you think that a company can go without branding? Is there any company can go without branding out there? Okay, let me know, yeah, guys. Leave a comment at the comment box below. Should you have branding? Do you guys have branding for your company? Okay, so because tonight, our last session, we're actually going to talk about this topic, how to grow your personal brand. Okay, and a little brief background for our speaker. Okay, our speaker here, Humaira Akhtar, is a personal brand strategist who helps purpose-driven entrepreneurs to unlock their identity alignment, code to create a powerful personal brand so they can be seen as a trusted authority in less than 90 days. After serving over 12 years in the corporate world, working with small startups to multi-million-dollar proposals, she has worked at every end of the spectrum, all sharing the same goal of communicating value through design. Now, she consults and coaches with clients to supercharge their visibility, align their identity through effective branding strategy to increase impact, perceived value, and sales conversions. Her unique framework with a repeatable process saves her clients time and resources to spend more time with their family. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you guys a short video clip of our speaker here.
Hi everybody, my name is Humaira Akhtar and I am a personal brand strategist, and let me just tell you, I am super excited and a little bit nervous to talk about how to grow your personal brand. Now, this is a topic that I'm super passionate about because I will tell you everything and share everything that I went through building my own personal brand. So if you're just getting started or you're sitting on the sidelines, no worries. This is the session for you. See you soon.
Let's welcome Humaira Akhtar. Humaira, pardon us. Pardon me for a moment. I think we can't hear your audio. We still can't hear you from our side. Maybe could you try talking?
Okay, can you hear me now?
All right. Yes, we can.
All right, let's do that. I think my mic was having some issues. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me now. Okay, all right. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how grateful I am to be part of this summit, and I am super, super excited to help you understand what personal brand can do for you. So my goal is to really get you inspired. My ultimate goal is to get you inspired and take action. Okay? Are you ready to take action? Let me know. Are you ready to take action? Yes. All right. I know that there is a little bit of delay in the 10 seconds, so I'm just gonna, wait for you while I'll keep talking. And if there's something that, if I see in the comments, I will respond. So, all right, Dixon is ready. Okay, so awesome. All right, so let's take action. Yes, so let's move on to the next slide. And we're talking about how to grow your personal brand. Okay, now, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I have 2 little kids. Okay, and they're constantly talking to me. So when I get to interact with an audience like you guys, it lights me up. So I'm not the kind of person who just goes into a session and just talk. So I need a little love from you guys. Is that okay? Is that okay for me to ask to give me some love if I ask you? All right. So I will ask you 2 questions. Okay. So very easy. And all you have to do is just type in the chat number 1 and 2. So number 1 is if you're a full-time entrepreneur, you're doing this full-time entrepreneur. Okay. Type in the chat 1. And if you're someone who is sitting in the sideline, you haven't jumped all in, you're scared, or you have other priorities that has taken in your life, I just want to know, type it in the chat number 2. That's all you have to do. Just number 1 and 2. I just want to see how many of you are taking this seriously, growing your personal, wanting to grow your personal brand. And how many of you are sitting on the sideline? Like you're still kind of thinking about it, but you're not sure. You want to go all in, but again, there's something holding you back. So type in either 1 or 2. Okay. So I'm going to come back to the comments, but let's go to the next slide. And I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to cover here today. Okay. All right. I see a lot of 1s and 2s. Awesome. Wonderful. Okay, I see some of you have gone full time. That is amazing. Congratulations if you're doing that already. So I will tell you about my journey a little bit, but before we do that, I want to cover what's going to be covered here today in the session. So I'm going to talk to you about what is and isn't a personal brand. Okay, there's some common misconceptions in the industry as a whole. If you type in Google right now, what is personal branding, right? You're going to get probably about 1,800 definitions. And everybody has their own way of defining what a personal brand is. But today, I'm going to give you my own version of what a personal brand means to me and how it has helped me and my clients in my business, okay? So, all right. So I see 1, Stuart 1, Hing 2, Elaine 1. Awesome. All right. So here's the fact that, most people, it's an important fact to know that 77% of your customers are more likely to buy from a person, from a company, that they can actually hear about it when they know or they trust someone. Okay, so that trust factor is huge. It is, hi, Alfred. Hello. So it is bright and early in the morning, guys. So, I am waking up. I still haven't had my coffee, but I am here and I'm super excited. So yes, the fact that 77% will people buy from you based on the trust they can place on your face, on your name. They can put a name to a face, and that is huge. Okay, and I'm going to uncover a little bit why that's so important, right? So let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Now, here's the tricky part, right? Sometimes I will have people tell me, I don't need a brand. I already have, I just share what I like. I'm just sharing me. And that is beautiful. That's perfect. And you know what? All of you, whether you are currently has, put the steering wheel and hit on the gas and full on entrepreneur, you are a brand. And someone who is kind of sitting on the sideline and you're kind of thinking about it, is it still for me or not? You're still exploring the option, right? And you're wondering, how do I show up authentically? How do I show up authentically? Is anyone going to hear what I have to say, or will they find me interesting, right? Those thoughts might have gone in your head, or I don't have enough credibility. This was a big one for me, right? I don't have enough credibility. I need to get more certifications. I need to have more courses. I need to be more credible. And let me tell you something, okay? All those things will come up. Even though if you are 1,000% successful, those things still come up. It feels never enough. So it's the mindset that we have to often work on in our business and within ourselves, right? So the thing is, you already have a brand, but let's go on to the next slide, and I'll tell you even though you have your own brand right now, the big question is your current brand shaping the perception, okay? Creating the perception and assets for your long-term success, okay? Is it creating that environment, creating that facade, the right facade, not the facade that you don't want them to, perceive in a way that you don't want them to, right? You want to be perceived the person that you want to be, your identity that you want to shift, right? So, and you're creating assets. And what do I mean by assets? What I mean by assets is that, you're building relationships with people. Those are assets that you're not just building relationship, but it's creating this asset for you, this equity, this brand equity for you. And all these things matter because when you're in the marketplace, you're not just selling a product. You're not just doing a service.
You're not just looking for a job. Guess what? You're building relationships, right? So throw me in the chat if this is making sense to you. Type in 3. Type in 3 if this makes sense to you. Let me know if this makes sense to you. All right. We're going to have a lot of time for questions and answers, so don't worry. Let me just go through this. Let's go on to the next slide. And let's talk about it. This is important. Okay. Awesome. So everybody talks about what branding is, but today I want to talk to you about what personal branding is not. Okay. It's just as much important to understand what it's not. Okay. And here's the thing. Pretending to be someone you're not. Sometimes people think that, do I have to dress up and do things that, even though it's not really me? Okay, not real. No. First of all, no, you don't have to. And the other thing is, is it just my name and my logo? No, it's definitely not your logo and just your name. That's your personal brand. And it is definitely not creating a bunch of influencer status, on Instagram, or you see this, huge accounts that they're, you can tell that some of those are fake. They're fake followers, and they're trying to be seen popular. Now, if you don't know, you can tell that I'm against all of that. Now, if somebody's telling you that's what personal branding is, I don't agree with them. Okay? So it's not about being popular or just selling products online. Self-promotion without providing value. Okay? I'm a huge believer that when you give value, first, it creates a different level of relationship. And creating an online presence, if you are thinking about in your case, where you're thinking about, okay, I'm going to take this seriously, and I do want to start a business, and I do want to create this strong personal brand, you have to have a strategy and a purpose. What is your purpose? Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my purpose. Now, let me just say one thing, okay? I didn't get here today in this session to tell you about how awesome I am, my credibility, how many certifications I have, how much money I make. None of that. That's not me. That's not me. I am going to tell you my story. I'm going to tell you how I got here, where I am today, what brought me here today. So if I have your permission, we're going to go talk about that. I don't want to bore you with 3, like other webinars or sessions you hear where they keep talking about how awesome they are. So that's not me. All right, let's move on. So in my definition, like I said, if you type in the Google right now, you're going to find so many different versions of what is a personal brand. So this is this is what I've come up with, okay? Over the years of having been through a lot of struggle and overcome my fears, this is what I think. It is an extension of your unique combination of skills, experiences, expertise, personality, story, and ever-evolving identity process to maintain your reputation, an impression of an individual, group, or organization. Now, we're talking today about personal brand. I do talk about business brand, which is another topic we can get into another day. But today we're focusing on what is your personal brand? How do you want to grow that, right? So let me get into a little bit of my purpose and story. So let's move on to the next. And like I said, my personal brand journey has evolved. It has evolved big time since 2018. And like I said, I could bore you with ton of things that, how I did this, what I did that. But I think, my story is what is more important to people like you that you need to hear. And I would like you to hear so that you can take the action and get inspired to do the next thing you need to do. Okay? All right. So next. All right. So here's my big question that I started waking. It was an awakening moment for me. And I started asking myself, what is my purpose? What is my purpose on this earth? Right? And when I ask this big question to my clients, I get sometimes blank faces because it's a hard question, right? It's a difficult question. And sometimes we have to go through adversity in our life, something tragical moment in our life to get that aha moment, get that epiphany, right? So I will tell you that I was working a 9-to-5 corporate job. I had a very good job. It was comfortable. I made great money. And my husband and we were just doing fine. Until something happened in 2015, I lost my father when I was 4 months pregnant. I was 4 months pregnant with my twins. And let me tell you, we waited 10 years. 10 years, my husband and I waited 10 years to have kids. And I was so excited. I was so excited that finally my father would be able to see our children and we would be able to get them to have this experience with their grandfather. But he died. So I carried this remorse and carried this regret, and I was grieving for so long. I just couldn't bear it. I couldn't forgive myself. I couldn't get over it. Not until I got a phone call in 2017 from my husband, and what we found out that we had an au pair, and it turns out that she had a mental breakdown, and I had to quit my 9-to-5 job, because at that point I didn't want my kids to put in a daycare. They were too young for that. I didn't want them to send them to, I didn't want to hire, let alone hire another nanny, because I was terrified what just happened, right? So that was a pivoting moment for me in my life. And I was already making I was a six-figure earner in that job as a creative manager. So I quit my 9-to-5 and I started seeking for my purpose. What is my purpose on this earth? And I started consulting with small firm. I'd spent over $50,000, probably more, in courses and trainings and programs. So I know a thing or two, guys. That's all I can say. You don't need to hear my, certifications and credibility. All I know is that my experience has led me to do what I do today. In 2019, I positioned myself as a brand strategist because I've been a designer my entire life. But I wanted to become a strategist because my sole mission, my sole purpose was to find other people, other entrepreneurs, to discover their purpose and mission so that they can build a long-term, a long-lasting brand. Okay? And living my purpose today, 2020, pandemic happened, and I know a lot of you guys are sitting at home and wondering, what the heck am I gonna do? But I will tell you that if there has never been a better time to seek for your purpose and looking inward and see, what do you want to do? What do you want? What do you want? Right? And for me, it was stepping in my purpose and charting my vision to achieve the goals that I've set for myself, which is not just making a ton of money, but actually helping people succeed and helping people, businesses and brands to thrive, even in this economy. Okay. All right, let's move on. So you might be thinking, well, that's great, Myra, but what is your purpose? What is your purpose? And my purpose is to help visionary entrepreneurs like you to harness their unique identity. Every one of us are unique in our own way, believe it or not. And there has been times where I thought to myself, well, what makes me different? How am I unique? I see all my other friends, my colleagues, they seem happy and they're doing, and there's so much assumption we make about other people when we don't know the story. When we don't know, we compare ourselves. We tell ourselves that that's, whatever their story they're telling, that must be the story, but we don't know the real story, right? So if you're put on this earth to make an impact, I believe all of us are here to make an impact, right? And build our confidence. The more confidence we have to be ourselves and who we are, the better choices we will make, and also we will empower other people, right? Isn't that what we are truly made of, what we're truly here for? So, all right, now who's ready? I know that there's a lot of different ways to build a personal brand, but like I said, there's no magic pill. There's no one size fits strategy. Let's move on to the next slide. And I think we are talking about some costly mistakes I've made. And it's important that I share with you that these mistakes has led me to the years that that I could have been already ahead, right? I could have been already ahead. But that's what happens, and that's why I'm sharing this with you, so that you don't try to make those mistakes, you don't do those things, and really be intentional, really set your purpose first before you do anything else. I didn't have a goal or a plan of action. I didn't know what my goals were. It's not that I didn't have goals, but I wasn't clear on my goals. And I went from jumping from tactic to tactic, looking online for solutions. I would be scrolling on Facebook ads. I would be doing all kinds of things like, buying this course, buying that course. And I would hear all the gurus telling me what to do. And the biggest thing was I wasn't in alignment. When you're not in alignment with who you are at the deep core, you're going to be looking and searching for the answer. But the answer is within you. The answer already lies in you. So I got into more debt and sold our beautiful 2,400 square feet home in Maryland. And we moved into an apartment because it didn't serve the purpose. Our house was too big. I couldn't see my kids where they are. Now we're in a little bit closer knit, but the thing is, we are spending more time together. We're not cleaning a 2,400 square feet home, and I'm not spending my time cleaning the floors and doing laundry 3 flights of stairs. So you have to really get to the nitty gritty of what is it that you want, what is important to you, right? For us, it was important to me that I would get back the time that I needed with my family. So, but also, with all these courses and everything, I kind of got myself into a hole, into a debt. And I didn't share my story. I didn't get out there online. I wasn't consistent. I didn't have a consistent presence. And all of that led me to even more imposter syndrome. So now today I want to share with you the framework that I tend to think about when I am creating my own personal brand. Now, again, I want to make a very clear distinction. There's lots of different type of brands, right? There's a company brand, there's employee brand, there's the business brand. The business and company is the same, but there's different type of branding. But this personal branding is what we're talking here today. So I'm going to give you the framework that I follow, and I tend to help my clients with that through. So let's move on and show you what I'm talking about here. So again, if this resonates with you, like I said, there is no one size fit all strategy or solution. I don't believe in that because every person is unique. If it resonates with you, if you like this material, if you think that this is something that it could apply to you, then apply it. Then apply it. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. But don't be on the fence here, like, should I do it? Should I not do it? If this something works for you, something feels in alignment with you, I would say take action. Take action. Okay? But like I said, I was tired of people telling me, or not people telling me, but like hearing all the different things on the online, especially the online space is very, very busy. It's very, very busy. It's very, very convoluted. Lots of conflicting advices, and you don't know what to take and what to implement, and you're left with 100 different solutions. So, my solution is to look within. Look within, because you have all the answers. All right, let's move on to the next slide. How are you guys doing so far? Give me an emoji. Give me an emoji in the comments if so far it is resonating with you. Are you getting light up, or are you getting just give me something, give me love, give me something. Tell me in the comments, how are you doing so far? All right. So 6 keys to growing your personal framework, growing your personal brand framework. Awesome. Yeah, I see some hearts, heart faces. Awesome. Like I said, throw in your emoji. I want to know how you're feeling so far. And here's the thing. All the wish and all the dreams are fine and dandy. Like, we can keep wishing, like, I wish I had more money. I wish I had more success. I wish I had more, followers. I wish I had more this. But wishing doesn't do anything, right? Stop wishing and start doing. And the truth is, a goal without a plan is only a wish. You know that, right? I don't have to tell you that. You already know that. A goal without a plan is only a wish. And I did not have a clear goal in mind or a plan. So how do we do this? Shall we get started? If you're ready, type in the letter 4. 4. Are you ready? I'm going to grab a sip here while you type in, okay? Yen. Yes. MC. 4. Yay. Jonah. 4. 4. Awesome. Yes, we're ready. 6 keys to growing your personal brand. And I'm going to tell you something. If you go do this right now, you're going to start to feel a change. And you know what I'll also tell you? Is to journal, is to document. Take out a notebook and journal every single day. Every day. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh my God, I love this. Okay. So here's my pyramid framework, okay? And like I said, if you type in Google right now, you're going to see 18 different million type of how to grow your personal brand. Because it is a very popular topic. It's very keyword heavy. It's very searchable, right? But here's my after doing years of work, that's how I've come up with it, is first define your goals and aspirations. Define your goals and aspirations. We're going to talk a little more in every step. We're going to break down in every step, but I just want to give you the overview of what we're talking here, okay? And So first, define your goals and your aspirations, reverse engineering your goal and taking action from people who you aspire to be. You're not copying them, but you're emulating them so you can be inspired. You're taking inspiration. Everybody has a role model. Well, everybody has someone that they aspire to be, right? The next step is who do you want to help? Who is it that you want to help and add value to their life, right? We can't help everyone. No, you cannot. You have your own set of skills and passion, right? You have your own set of skills that you are good at and you're meant to do. The mistake most people make is that they try to please everybody, and you can't please everyone. You can't. I can only help people who wants to be helped, right? Who is looking for help. And the third phase is scan your environment. Scan your environment, analyze your peers, analyze your competitors, find out what they're looking for, and identify what problems they have. Are they looking for something? Are they looking for, do they have a valid problem issue in whether it's in their life, in their job, or whatever that case is? Identify those needs, right? And then the fourth thing is, what makes you different? What makes you different? And if you tell me, yes, targeted audiences, Dixon, absolutely. You have to analyze and define your target audience. If you don't know who you want to help, you're going to be strangling and you're going to be all over the place. I don't care how long you've been in business or how long you want to be in business. That's always going to be an issue, right? So getting really clear on who you want to help. And then unique, yes, USP. What is your USP, which is your unique selling proposition? Some people will say unique value proposition. There's different kinds of names all out there, but it's all the same. The point is, what makes you different, right? What are your unique attributes? You do have unique attributes. We all do. We have a personality that we all have, that sometimes that personality is hidden, right? It's hidden. It's like hiding and it doesn't want to come out. Like me, if you met me 5 years ago, I would never be talking like this with you. Never. I was the shy, introverted type person who took notes in the back, and when I walked into the boardroom with a bunch of other executives, I would be just taking notes and I wouldn't say a thing. I wouldn't speak, right? But entrepreneurship has changed my life. And that tragic event with my father and everything that has happened to me, everything came to surface for me. And that's when I realized, you know what? I haven't quite tapped into my unique identity. I have not tapped yet. The potential we all have as human, every single one of us, even in this pandemic, you will be surprised how much untapped potential we have inside of us, that we haven't even touched it yet. So we're going to talk a little more about that. And then, number five is share your story. What is your story? And if you're telling me I don't have a very interesting story, I'm just a normal person, guess what? No, you don't. You have a story. It's your story. It might not be somebody else's earth-shattering story, but it is your story, okay? And you might not realize that it is already inside of you. Your vulnerability, your ups and downs, and the things that you go through in life, when you share with your friend, just like as if you would share with a friend, and you're sharing with an audience, it's the same thing. If what I'm telling you, that I was super nervous before coming to this presentation, and I did reels, and not reels, but I did stories on my Instagram, and I said how I'm feeling about this, how I'm feeling about this 100x Connect, okay? And I was real, I was honest, and I was, I want to be in the authentic self moment, right? I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to pretend that's not like there's nothing going inside of me right now talking to you. Of course, I'm nervous. Of course, I don't know how much of it is going to stick, how much of it's going to resonate, how much of it's going to be effective. But the point is that I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway. And that's what I want you to do, is do it anyway. And the last piece, but not the last, is adding value. Add value before you ask. That's my motto, you know, because I have been in the business for the last 3 years. I've seen all types of sales going on around me, tactics. But for me, I'm not going to ask for a sale until you get to know me, until I have added value in your life. And that's my philosophy, is always give value first. And somebody, I think, said that already. Value first. All right, let's move on. So, when is the best time to develop your personal brand? When is the best time to develop you? It was yesterday. It was yesterday. It was, it was, a week, years ago, 10 years ago when you said, I need to do something, right? It's now. All right. And then what? Let's move on. Next, we talk about, I want to be real with you. I want to be transparent with you. Now, when I first started online with my online business, I started doing lives, social media lives. I did it YouTube and all that. And not YouTube, but, started posting on content on social media, and it sucked. It sucked. And I'm still a work in progress. It's still improving as I'm doing, right? Nobody wakes up a day, tomorrow and say, oh, I'm going to get this. It's going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect, because it's going to take some revision. It's going to take some internal revision. It's going to take time for you to realize, okay, now it's working, right? Your audience is connecting with you. But my first life sucked. I compared myself all the time with other people. I stopped and started before I posted anything on social media. I would overthink and think and think and think, like, do I do this? Do I post this? Do I not post this? But it didn't start out like that, right? I mean, what you're seeing today as I'm walking, telling you my purpose and all that, it didn't all just happen, right? So even when I started, I still have self-doubt and moments where I didn't think that I was the person or good enough to be doing what I'm doing. So anyway, but I will give you this framework that will at least help you ease that moments where you feel those frustrations, and you're going to feel that, okay, let's, at least you can get started, and you can apply these framework concepts and see how it goes for you. All right, next. And, if you go onto my Instagram, I don't have a huge following. But you know what I do care about most? I care more about connections and relationships. I care about when Alfred reached out to me and said, hey, can you do this? That's a connection for me that I care more, right? About having lots of followers. So if you're connecting with you, if you want to build relationship, you have to grow a personal brand that is going to stick with you, right? All right, next. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. No matter, like I said, no matter what I did, I felt that I was never good enough. It was my mindset that held me back for all the success I ever wanted. So how did I overcome that? And that's what I want to talk to you about. Next slide. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are paper, and then let's get your paper and pen handy. Okay, I'm going to have you take a lot of notes. And obviously, you can jot it down, and these answers might not come to you right away. But once I started doing the personal branding, is that, I've had people reached out to me, and the content got better, and I started gaining more confidence. As you start doing these things more, you'll get more confidence, right? So next. Okay, so all about you. Let's get a paper and pen and let's go. Next slide, and we are ready to start with the 6 keys. All right, so defining your goals, what does that mean? So I want you to take a piece of paper and make 3 columns, okay? Take 3 columns. Are you doing this with me? Let me know if you guys are doing this with me. Throw a emoji or something that, yes, we're ready and we're doing this with you. Let me know in the comments. So make 3 columns, and I want you to write your short-term versus long-term goals. Put your short-term versus long-term goals and be very concrete about it, okay? What do you want to do for that short term? Do you want to make $5,000? Be very specific about it, okay? And long term could be 3 years from now, I want to become an executive director, or I want to have, I want to take I want to build a course, whatever that may be. Be very specific. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? A lot of people have trouble answering that. And that's why I'm giving you some time to think about it, write it down and think about it. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? Whom do you admire within your peers, industry, and the market as a whole? There has to be someone who already has done what you want to do. Trust me, they've already done it. And they're leaving all the clues for you, the success clues for you. All you have to do is just make sure that you connect and plug them in, right? All right, next. Put together, and this is what I do, is putting a vision board right in front of you. Take a white wall or whatever wall you have in your living room, dining room, bedroom. Take a wall and take all these pieces of paper, whether it's Post-it notes like this or whatever works for you, and just write down what's going to shape. It's going to take time. And those questions that I told you, that go through each of these questions and put those in the visual form. What do you want? Okay. If you want to attract new clients, if you want to grow your business, 10x your business, if you want to show your expertise, show your work that you're doing, any other type of stuff, you want to be very, very specific and clear. Because again, a goal without a plan is just a wish, but you have to hold yourself accountable, right? Next. Yes. So whom do you want to help? Like we talked about, target audience. Somebody said in the chat, target audience. Yes. So who do you want to help? And sometimes when I work with my clients, this is where most of the hang up is. They don't know who they want to work with. They're not clear. They don't have a full picture of who they're talking to or who they want to attract, right? When you get clarity on this, who is it that you want to attract? Do you want to attract recruiters? You want to attract employers? Do you want to attract potential clients? Do you want to attract industry peer? You want to be on the press? You want to be on podcasts? Like what is, these are all mediums. Well, who do you want to attract, right? Colleagues or clients even. Like, maybe it's all a game of relationship. Who do you know that can help you put in touch with this person or that person, right? So think about the circle. Think about your environment, which brings me to the next slide. Scan your environment. Scan your environment. Guys, this is really important, not just from a business standpoint, but even from a personal standpoint. Are you surrounding yourself with the right people? As an entrepreneur, I will tell you that there's nothing more important than being around a community and being around people who understand your pain, understand what you're going through, and you're not alone, right? Who you're hanging out with. who are they engaging with, right? And so these are all the influences that you can see how it shapes your brand. You want to see the people that you want to try to connect with. What are they doing right now? What do they want to be doing differently or maybe even better, right? And you might be the solution for that, but they don't know that you exist. They don't know that you exist. You might have a better solution, but they don't know you exist. So, a quick story, a friend of mine, my high school friend, we've been friends for 12 years, 20, more than 15 years, right? And she's reached out to me 2 weeks ago and she said, Myra, I've been watching you doing lives and doing all kinds of these things. And I just want to tell you that you really inspire me. You really inspire me. You made me think that, I've had this, I'm working full-time job right now, but really I have this passion that I have, but I think that's my calling. And I said, well, you have a choice. We all have a choice, right? We all have a choice. And she said to me that I want to be, I want to design, I want to do a cookbook and share my cooking with all the people that I know that wants to learn how to make authentic Bengali food. So I'm originally from Bangladesh, and she wants to make Bengali food for the Western kitchen. And I thought that was brilliant because a lot of Americans here, they don't cook. They're not, they order out a lot of the times. They'll have, a healthy fresh meal and stuff like that. They don't really cook. So I thought, and even if they do cook, it's bland. The spices and all that thing is kind of bland. It's not flavorful like we have. Like I'm sure the Malaysian food is very flavorful, right? I love Malaysia. I've been to Malaysia for 2 times in my life. So the thing is, like, I was like, yes, it people need that. People need that. So, but what's holding her back was that she was just didn't know what to do or how to do it. And I said, all you have to do is just share your passion, share your story, how that you want to do this and why you want to do this. Share why you want to do this. Why do you care? Right? So next. All right. This is something that I call, say, personal. I'm sure that I don't know how many of you heard about this SWOT analysis, but in business, every business company or whether they're doing, a business strategy, everybody will do SWOT analysis. But I think it's also important to do a personal branding SWOT analysis and do a 4-quadrant on your piece of paper and write down your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunity. I don't really call them weaknesses. It's just your vulnerability, right? Like there are things that you might be good at, the things you might not be good at, right? And really get clear on your strengths. Really get clear on your strengths. And look for, okay, what are the opportunities that we have right now in your market or in your field, in your career, in your industry? What are the opportunities out there? And you're looking for the gap. You're looking for the gap, right? So the threat, okay, there might be other competitors. There might be your colleagues that already have the position that they want or already have the job they want and already have the making, whatever, 10K, 30K, 40K, that they're already making that. But also, that's why I told you that, alignment is important. Understanding what you want, who you are, and who you want to align with, right? Who you want to connect with. That's really important. Okay, next. All right, so this is where it gets like, okay, what makes you different? And honestly, this is not a very difficult thing to understand, where it's not that difficult. Because if you look within, I just want you to write down, again on a piece of paper, if you have a note, you're already taking notes, I want you to write down what are the past accomplishments you've already made And that could be anything. You've helped a friend maybe launch a product, or maybe you helped a friend, made her first video. Whatever the case may be, I want you to put down every single accomplishment there. Qualities you possess that your friends notice. Sometimes, my friends will say that you're a little quirky. They'll laugh at me and they say you're quirky. You're too, uh, I make them laugh, or I'll say something not that, I don't know. It's just quirky, right? And I'll say, okay, well, that's just me, right? That's just me. So I have this, I'm obsessed with teal color. As you can see that I have a blue, teal, turquoise on my background. I'm obsessed with that color. If you go to my website, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see that color a lot. So why do I love that color? That is the color that, I want to attract a certain type of people in my world. People who are not, they like, they are a personality that will jive with me, right? Somebody who is not full of themselves, or they're just talking, all about themselves, how great they are, but they're about, they have a purpose in life, and they want to be, they're someone who cares what others have to say, and they are good listeners. So qualities your friend might notice. What do you value? What are your values? What are your values? Do you value trust? Do you value being authentic? Do you value your slides have turquoise color? Yes, Dixon, thank you. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know why I'm apologizing, but that's, hey, I love that color. Okay. And it turns out the client that I work with also likes that color. So you see what I'm talking? The universe, you're already attracting the people. I want you to hear this. Who right now at this moment, who you are going to attract the type of people around you. So decide. You have the power to make that decision who you want to be, so you can attract the right people. You see how this is, and that's why I asked this question earlier, that you already have a brand. A lot of you already have a brand. But when you want to create that perception, you really have to, be intentional. You have to be intentional. And how would you how would your community describe your personality? Do they think that you are funny? You are sensitive? Are you, are you someone who is serious? Are you someone who is, what is your, they would be able to describe your personality. How are you consistently adding value to others? And you might be doing this already. I've met so many people. Yes, birds of a feather flock together. That's right. I mean, there's so many people that giving freely on this earth. And sometimes I will hear, like, I've been giving, but not asking anything in return. And that's not what I'm saying either. There are people who just gives, and they're not asking anything in return. And I'm not saying that you don't do that, never ask for the sale. I think what I'm trying to tell you is that when you give someone freely with no condition, with no agenda, and you give them freely, they're the ones who will come back to you, and they'll come back to you for more because they see the value in you. They see and that's my motto. Again, you'll see marketers and all types of people that doing different things. I don't do that. It just doesn't align with me. It just doesn't. All right, next. Share your story. Like I said, everyone has a story. Has something happened to you in the past that has changed your perspective or your life? I know for pandemic, there are people, as I talk to, connect with a lot of people, there has been losses in their family. There has been a lot of losses in the family. It's been a very, very, it's a year that, some of the people will say that it's been the worst. Yeah, and you give your all, and yet you always feel as it costs you nothing. Exactly. That there's two different sides of the story. That, oh my gosh, there are people, it's just, and I will tell you, I heard a story that really, it just really made me think. I talked to someone on Clubhouse. I don't know how many of you are on Clubhouse, but it's a new platform now. It's all audio based. And I was talking to a woman, and she said, I lost my grandmother, I lost my people in my family, and I got really angry. I got so angry, and I was resenting everybody, and I just, you know, I shut down, right? I shut down. And she said that and then when she said, but there's something she did different. Yay, Clubhouse. Yeah. There's something she did differently that it changed her completely. And that was she wrote a gratitude journal for 30 days straight. 30 days she wrote down what she was grateful for. What she was grateful for, and that changed everything for her. And her family said, wait a minute, there's something different about you. What did you do? Here you, this bitter person and very angry person, and what happened to you? I said, I wrote my gratitude every single day. So it's that, like, it's the stories we tell ourselves, right? What is the message you want to share with the world? What is the story you told yourself that something that came out to be not true anymore? What is a belief that you had in your mind that is like, it's not true? I always thought that, get a job, spend $30,000-$50,000 in college and university, and then go find a job for 30-40K. It makes no sense to me. Tell me if it makes sense to you. I don't know why I'm so worked up, but it doesn't make sense to me. You know what makes sense to me? That, if I worked really hard and I poured my everything that I know and build a business that gives me that freedom, gives me that lifestyle balance, that is that you can't put a price tag on that. You cannot put it doesn't make sense. You cannot put a price tag on that. So the education system is changing, right? The education, the information, the online world, the online education has changed everything. So if you're someone who is very knowledgeable, you're an expert at something, this is the time for you to shine, my friend. This is your time to do something, to share your knowledge and expertise with the world. If you're someone who's been doing for 20, 30 years or whatever years amount that you've been a broker, or you've been in real estate, or you've been in, or you've been in some tech company, tech industry, knowing how to fix computers and things like that, or how to figure out tech. There are lots of people online that don't know tech. They're scared of tech. They are even scared to turn on the power button, right? You can help them. You can help them. So there are lots of ways to help someone, right? So how is this so far? Give me another different emoji this time. Give me a funny one while I drink some water. Give me a funny one. All right, next. Oh, okay. So, like I said, your story might be the only story that could inspire one to many. Sometimes we get in the trick mind, and I'll tell you, because that has happened to me. That has happened to me, where it's like when you do Facebook Live or you go into Clubhouse room, there's only one or two people joining, and you're like, man, there's not a lot of people in here. I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to go. Can you imagine if somebody was playing music on the street, right? And they were playing this beautiful music, and there was only this one person listening. Do you ever see that musician who is performing on the street cares about oh my God, there's not 100 people, I'm going to leave. There's not 100 people, I'm going to leave. No, they don't do that. They don't do that. They keep playing their music. So this is what happens to us. When you can influence, when you can change one person, if I could right now, if I could change one person, what I'm saying to you, and you will go and take action, guess what? I've done my job. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. If I could make one person's life better, even 1% better, that's all I care about. So stop getting into that mode of like there's not enough people. And I know this has happened to me before. Next. All right. We're almost coming to an end here, guys. Bring value to those who needs you. You can't please everybody. We all know that. How are you consistently adding value to others? In what ways can you freely give without expecting anything in return? What can you do to empower others, right? What can you do to empower others? You could be having $1 in your bank account, but guess what? If you help someone a knowledge or skills or expertise, it will come back to you. It will come back to you. I promise you. All right, next. We're almost coming to an end. So where do you start, guys? Where do you start? So here's what I did. All right, let's go to the next one. And it's really like I said, if you have a paper and a pen, I want you to write this down. Write down 3 to 5 topics, interest board that where you have your own perspective, okay? Where you want to bring your own perspective. If somebody says you should go to college, if you've been hearing from your friends and family, you should go to college, I want you to put a post like, shatter that belief, challenge that belief that no, you don't have to go to college. I don't believe in that. Talk about your beliefs. Share about your beliefs. What do you really believe in? List 5 of your career strengths, okay? What you're really good at. Once you do the homework, once you do the question and answer, I want you to do that. You can also go to this website called www.16personalities.com. It will tell you the type of personality you have. Yes, 16 personalities. Yep. And there's other types of personality tests you can take, but this is the one I like. And you can also find your Enneagram, I do all kinds of that kind of stuff, archetypes with my clients to find out really who they are. And that's really fun. And the more you know about yourself, the more you can help. Does that make sense? The more you understand who you are, the better you can help. Get active on social media. And I'm not saying get active on social media as in like do the profile and, or do this or I'm talking about start engaging with other, with the people that you want to connect with. Leave them a comment from your heart, not just emoji like it's doing here. You're doing it here. That's fine. I get you. But in the social media, engage like actually you're having a conversation when you're having dinner with somebody, right? And I think that's what yes, it does evolve. And that's why I said your identity will always evolve and shift, right? But these things, and that's why your personal brand is so important, because you have to see how you're evolving and make a note of that and be connected with yourself, right? And then create content based on your value, your strengths and skills, right? If you're a video person, go on the video and do a video. If you're someone who is who's like you want to show how to paint or how to do something that you know how to do really well, even if it's like knitting, do that. Build concrete relationships so you already have that audience who knows you and likes you and trusts you, right? Most people, what they do is they get into the business and they're like, give me money, ask for the sale. and 99% of the time it does not work. It doesn't work because you have not built the relationship yet. All right, I think I that's the next slide, and I think we're almost to an end here. And that's it. That's a wrap, guys. So my heart is full. I'm so grateful for you to be listening to this. And like I said, there's tons of other ways to build your personal brand. but this is my version of doing it. And, it's working for me and my clients. So that's what I do. And you can find me on my website, www.brandwave.consulting. You can email me hello@brandwave.consulting. You can find me on Instagram, brandwave_consulting. And if that's a wrap. That's all I got. I am opening up for questions and answer. Again, thank you so much for listening. All right. Yay.
Yay! Thank you, Humaira.
Thank
All right.
you.
Right, guys, if you have any questions, please bring it up right now. Okay, please bring up your questions. Okay, Mario, I would like to ask you, because you talk about personal branding, how long does it take, sir, for us to build up our brand?
Did you say how long does it take?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How long does it take to create that personal brand? Okay. Yeah. So it depends, right? Like you're welcome, Alfred. It depends on, like, as you're working through the framework, because sometimes, when we're asking those deep questions, like, what is my purpose? What is my story? It can take a little time. Like when I do this with my clients, I have different programs, right? But and sometimes it's on their end, they're taking a long time to do it, because they don't know the answer yet, so I would say that it really depends. But for me, it's been ever evolving. I'm still working on my personal brand. It's always evolving.
So just constantly build your personal brand.
Constantly. It is an ongoing project. You never stop building your brand. Never
stop. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, is there any question for Myra here today?
You're welcome, guys.
So
thank you.
What happened? Okay, I think while the audience is digesting, I think they're digesting the info
that is completely fine. That's totally fine.
Okay.
There's
one from Dixon right now. How did you find your why? Yes. How do you know when it's your calling to do something?
That's a really good question, Dixon. For me, I think the answer, like I said, the answer is always within you. And when I was working my corporate job, I was this person. I was sitting behind the computer. I was behind the screen type person, And there was a part of me that I always wanted to just connect with people. I just wanted to work face to face with clients, And I would tell my boss, like, can you give me more opportunities like that? I don't want to be behind my computer all the time. And every time I would ask for stuff like that, like, hey, can I do a meeting? Can I do this? I would be shut down, she would be like, oh, don't worry about it. They've got it, or other team member got it. So I knew that I was always meant to be connecting and making relationships with people, building relationship with people. And that's what led me to understand, as a personal brand strategist, that's what we do. We we talk to clients face to face, and we understand their business, where they are, where they want to go, and we fill the gaps. You know what I mean? So it was already within me, and it just took my father to die, and my my twins born. It took so many life things happen that it just all triggered and came to surface for me.
Okay. I hope that answers your question, Dixon. And I think there's one from Jackie. If we are working for someone else, how do we build a personal brand?
I love that question, Jackie. If you have a favorite color, I want you to go buy that favorite color, jacket or whatever that is. You're not trying to be pretend to somebody else. I want you to step into your own identity. And every presentation or every meeting you make an impression. Tell them who you are, right? And I want you to engage with other people and build connections. I want you to, you know, don't leave them just a business card. Ask them a challenging question. If they tell you this is how you should do it, ask them, well, why is that the best way? Challenge them. That's how you're going to stand out. That's how you're going to stand out. Speak up. That's how you're going to stand out. It's going to take some time. Let me tell you, when you step out of the corporate job or the 9 to 5 or this job, you're in this bubble where no one tells you how to be you. You have to be you, right? So do that right now. Do that right now as if you are already got out of that, job. So that's my suggestion.
That's a good answer for that. I really like how you actually say that. So yeah, Jackie, thank you so much for asking that. I think I learned a lot. I hope you learned a lot as well. Okay. William says, if I am in IT,
Industry as an engineer,
sorry?
how do you do the branding?
Okay, if mhm,
I can read it. Yeah. If I'm in
and
IT,
get recognized by our boss.
oh, there you go. Okay. As an engineer, how do we do the branding? IT industry as an engineer, how do we do the branding? Get recognized by our boss or leads? Okay. Now, here's what, I would say that if I could go back, press the button, go 10 years back, this is what I would have done. Okay. I would have created more lunch sessions. I would have created more, like a more community type thing, like ask my peers to like, hey, let's discuss this. What are I see some, I want you to identify, again, going back, identify, are there any key issues going on in your team, in your company? What are the things that you can do better that no one has been able to figure it out? Right? No one has been able to figure it out. And if you have a better idea, you want to present, you want to speak up, and you want to share that, hey, you know what? I would like to, and you can do this, and it works in the entrepreneurial world too. Like, hey, I think you should do this. I think you need this product because I see a problem. You should do this. If you do it that way, you will get shot down, right? But if you have a way, uh, what I say this, you have to embody that identity of yours, how you carry yourself and how you present yourself, right? If you are waking up with if I just came to this presentation today with a, with my robe and my hair all messed up and everything, that's how you're going to see me, right? That's how you're going to see me, and that's how you're going to perceive me. Because guess what? People make perceptions. People will make opinions the moment they see your face. So I want you to make a statement. I want you to make a statement. Not trying to be someone else. I'm not telling you to pretend to be someone else, but make a statement of really who you are. The exercises I gave you, the framework that I gave you, I want you to answer those questions. That's really going to help you dive deeper. I hope that helps.
Okay, there's another question from John here. Can we show the question here?
Yeah. What is the question?
John is asking, I'd like to know how would you advise an introvert to step out and connect with people? What do you think they can possibly do?
Oh, I love that question. I used to be, and I'm still somewhat of an introvert. I call it the mix between introvert and extrovert. Introverts are the best. Introverts are the superpowers, I believe, because they're not, knocking everybody and saying how awesome I am. They're not that kind of people. Your superpower is the fact that you're an introvert. Okay? And I want you to think about this. Like, introverts can be, sometimes they have all this knowledge and all this ideas they have. But, it's either to say something, I would say that, do a live. Go do Facebook Live, because that's going to make you scared, right? Do something that makes you scared. It's going to break the ice for you. Go into Clubhouse. Host a room. If you know a topic that you really care about, host a room, host a topic. Even if the words are not coming out of your mouth properly, I want you to still do it. Okay? That's how you come over it. And people like working with introverts, just so you know.
Yes. Yes, I agree with that. Okay, that's another question from Dixon. Are we building personal branding every second when we are around people? When we're talking, interacting, connecting with the people around us?
That's a that's another great question, Dixon. You know what? The way you talk to your friends right now, your authentic level is going to change, right? The way you talk to maybe Alfred or maybe your peers, your business peers, your authenticity will change. You'll be a little more guarded. You'll be a little more reserved. You're not going to be like, when you're having food with your friends. Your authenticity level is not going. It's gonna fluctuate, right? It's going to fluctuate, and that's why I said it's going to evolve over time. The quickest answer I can tell you is that yes, you are always building a personal brand, even around your friends, your family. As you're talking, you're interacting. So I would say that not digging into just um, again, it's not about pretending to be somebody else, but choose your words carefully. Words are expensive, okay? Words are expensive. So when you use the right words, it could be taking like reading a lot of books, writing a lot of articles, just write, and practice writing and hearing other people talk and asking like, hey, I have a story. Can I be on your podcast? Like this, uh, I've connected with Alfred and he asked me if I could be on this virtual summit. You know what I mean? There are always going to be opportunities like that. And that's going to start building your, yes, wrong words could cost you opportunities. That's right. So be careful with your words you choose, even with when you're around your friends, what you say. I'm not saying that, you're going to hurt people or anything, but I'm just saying that, the impact that you want to make in the world, choose your words wisely.
Okay, and I think the last question here from Dixon. Back to
Yeah.
birds of a feather flock together. If we meet people that we don't connect at the same frequency, is it okay to move on and continue to connect with like-minded people?
I have to. Can you read that again to me? Back to birds of a. Okay, I can see that. All right, back to birds of a feather flock together. If we meet people that we don't connect at the same frequency, is it okay to move on, continue to connect with you? Dixon, I give you all the permission in the world. Yes, you move on and you continue to connect with like-minded people. Because if you surround with people who are kids, not kids, but people who likes to watch Netflix all day and watch TV all day, and they're not creating a meaningful life, they're not doing anything to raise the frequency of themselves, they're gonna bring you down. They're gonna bring you down. So why do you need that? Why do you need that? Get out of that circle. Find the people that lifts you up. Find the connection in the audience, in this community that Alfred has put together, that works so hard to put this together. Connect with those people, and they'll help you connect with other people that are like that, right? So 100% yes.
Okay. All right, guys. I hope that's. Any more question do we have for Humaira?
I see that somebody said David Todd.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that what that means, but okay.
Actually he's tagging the friends in.
Oh, tagging France.
So
Okay.
Rajpin says nice session.
Oh, thank you so much. It can either edify or someone else. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's so important, guys, to have the right network, to have the right community in your mind. Because the entrepreneurship world, I'll tell you, it's lonely. It's very lonely. No one understands what we do, right? Everybody's questioning, like, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Like, what are you doing? It's not making you any money. Why you should do this? Maybe you should look for a job. All those voices will continue to rise and come to you. So you have to level up with your own frequency and level up with your identity. Step into your full identity so you can embrace and step into the power, So that's all I have to say. I know I talked a lot, but that it was so
Thank you
fun.
so much, Humaira.
Oh,
It was
so welcome.
great to have you here on our virtual stuff as well.
Say again?
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much, Humaira, for coming here and join us in our virtual summit. Any last words you'd like to say before we wrap up the session?
No, all I want to say is go have a blast in 2021. I know 2020 was a hard year for a lot of us, but this is the year. Grow, connect, okay? Grow, connect, build relationships, and give freely with no agenda. Just give. And that's what I'm doing this year. I'm just collaborating and I'm just talking to people. I have no agenda. I have no course. I have no program. I have no stuff. I mean, I do have programs, but I'm not on with any agenda. I just want to help. So I want you to do the same. All right? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. See you. All right, thank you so much to Humaira once again. And if you love Humaira's session, okay, you like her session, please join our 100X community. Okay, please join the 100X community, and as we're gonna invite her in future for more workshops. And at the same time, please fill up our feedback form. We're gonna put a feedback form in the comment box. Fill out the feedback form if you've got any suggestion for us, ways of improvement, or any kind words you'd like to give it to us. Anything that you'd like to tell us, leave it at the comment box below. Right now, we have actually prepared a short video clip for all of you. So ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed to enjoy yourself with the short video.
ไอจ้ามาซอยปีแน่ปูนีบอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีเจ็บหลายปูนีบอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีเกือบตายมาเอาอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีแน่อายสิขาดใจตายย้อนว่าปูนีบปีปูนีบอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีเจ็บหลายปูนีบอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีเกือบตายมาเอาอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปีอีปี
All right. That was a really cute version. That was a really beautiful version of the 4 beautiful ladies here doing our crab dance. Okay, thank you so much for participating in our selfie check-in here today. And if you're here watching, everyone just type crab dance in the comment box. Okay, type crab dance in the comment box. I think they did a good job. They learned so fast and instantly. Okay, they took the action. They posted a video up online. Okay, thank you so much, girls. Thank you so much for doing that, for participating in the crab dance selfie check-in today. Yep, Elaine says connect and have a blast in 2021. That's right, have a blast in 2021. Okay, so fill out the feedback form. We'll actually put it in our comment box below. Okay, so go fill up there. Get your friends in. Okay, tag your friends in right now. Before we move on, I want to know: do you guys like playing games? Okay, do you guys like playing games, like having fun, especially on a Saturday night? You think having fun is important? Okay, do you think having fun is important? That's what equally important in our life as an entrepreneur? If yes, okay, do let me know at the comment box. Do you guys like having fun? You guys like to play games? Yes, William says. Yes, Dixon says. Yes, games are fun. What kind of games do you usually play? Online games, computer games, or board games, or what kind of game? Team building games. Ronald, crab dance. Yes, Chin Hill says yes, games. Okay, Dixon, fun games. Tell me more. Okay, Leon, yes. It's important to have fun. Okay, today's Saturday night, especially today is Saturday night. We should have fun. Okay, All right, computer and mobile games William play. Oh, I play mobile games as well, occasionally to get my mind off, to just relax myself. I love fun. Playing is my favorite pastime, Jane Hugh. Yes. Elaine says, all work and no play is no fun. Yeah, makes you dull as well. Recently, I tried a virtual team building games via Zoom. Ooh, that's amazing, Dixon. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, so the reason why I'm asking all of you is because I'm trying to establish the importance of having fun. So I've managed to get all of you to agree with me. It's important to have fun. Okay, it's important to relax ourselves, play some games a little here. Therefore, in our 100x Entrepreneur Summit, we are here to have fun as well. So we're gonna bring up a game session right now. So let me bring our co-founders in here to have fun with all of you, to conduct a game session. I know all of you love games, so make sure you tag your friends in right now. Share this to all the public groups right now so that all of you can play together. All right? Do this right now. Do this. And let me pass the stage over to all our co-founders.
Very colorful Saturday, everyone. Saturday. Okay. So what are we going to do now?
Okay, so now every night we thought we will spend a lot of time studying and learning and seeing all these experiences from all the speakers. Every night we will play a game. Not only to entertain you guys that you're sitting at home. So duduk diam-diam kat rumah, we are going to be producing a lot of content, a lot of education content, and some entertainment stuff. We cannot go on TV now. We entertain ourselves and entertain you. Yes, look there. Okay, cool. So what are we going to do, Odi? What games are we going to play?
Okay, so today we are going to play about this game called Spy. If you guys have heard about this game called Spy, just type down yes. Let me see. Just type down yes. Let me see if you guys know the game. Yes, Spy. Yes. Yeah, type Spy if you know the game. Yes. Okay. Type yes if you know the game Spy. Okay. Okay. So basically, we are going to play Spy. So basically, here there are 8 of us here. Basically, all of us will get one piece of paper. So in these 8 pieces of paper, there are 2 which will be different from the other 6 of us, which the 2 is named spies. So let the spies spice your night.
Spy.
Yeah.
Spy.
All right.
So
So
as a spy, we're not. I mean, I think what the spy is not allowed. It's not supposed to show themselves that they are
yeah.
spy.
So basically,
the spy also don't know that they are a spy.
yeah. So basically, everyone don't know their role. So basically, everyone will be telling their description of their role. So basically, they will thought.
So basically, of the basically is
Yeah.
So basically, we just need to know who is basically the spy.
Yeah. So probably you think Alfred is spy, but actually I'm the spy.
Okay, but we want all of you to participate too. If you can guess who's the spy, just type and you will get some spies. Yes, and you will get some chili spice for your Chinese New Year. We also will be we will be giving out the chili sauce, the Love You chili sauce, or is it the Li Ying chili sauce? We'll give you the Love You chili sauce for those who can guess who's the winner. We also will be giving 1 T-shirt. So yay! So let the game begin.
Yeah. Right. So while waiting, you just write 100x T-shirt if you want 100x T-shirt. Tag 1 friend if you want 100x
Yeah, tag
T-shirt.
one friend. Let everyone know that we are playing this game.
Okay, thank you.
I hope we did right in Chinese.
Okay, so all of us, we got one word, right? And then we are going to say a phrase or a sentence or a description of what we got here. Okay. So.
But the purpose is also not to not to make it too obvious, so that someone will know whether are we the spy or not. So okay. So who's going to start first?
Can I start first?
Yeah.
It's quite sour sometimes.
Something that you can drink.
Must be must put into the freeze.
Fridge.
Japan.
What different?
What's your
Button.
Sweet.
Sweet. Colorful.
Sweet.
You can find it in supermarket.
Huh?
Find it in supermarket.
Small. Yeah.
Okay. So every round we will decide who is the spy, right? So shall we start?
Yeah.
Choose.
So when you choose who the spy will be kicked out at the end of this round.
Okay. So
So you guys please help me choose for us
Who
also.
do you think is the spy?
Alfred.
Not you lah. Type there.
Who do you think
Influence.
right?
Jackie.
Okay, so let's give a last synopsis. Okay, sour, drink, chill, freezer.
No.
Fridge. Japan, colorful,
Colorful is
sweet. Supermarket, small. Okay.
You guys
you think
guess.
it's spy?
Yeah. Who is
How
spy?
many spies are there? Two.
There's two spies.
Two
Okay.
spies.
So if you, from the description, you should guess who is the two that.
Yeah. Let us know.
That's
And then
different.
we will kick them out.
Yeah.
So we can kick out ourselves.
Want to kill yourself first?
If we see anyone reply first.
Okay, we have someone guess Yuki
Guess you.
and Yvonne.
Oh.
Okay. Shall we start lah? 1, 2, 3.
Wait, you also have to guess.
3 to Yvonne.
Yeah,
1 to. How many?
Okay, check.
2 to me. No. Chanel, you're pointing at me.
No, Alfred.
Alfred.
Okay, 2 to Yvonne, 2 to Jackie, and then
No. This one is to Alfred.
oh, that's Alfred.
1 to me.
One
That means
Alfred lah.
it's Jackie. Jackie's gonna die already.
Okay, Yvonne to Jackie.
Uh,
So
Jackie's
there is
gonna die.
two here, which is Chanel and Jackie.
1 to 2.
Huh? No, Yvonne and me.
Got two people pointing at Chanel also.
Yeah,
Don't make
two
You
Chanel.
can go pointing at
Two
Yvonne.
Chanel.
Two Chanel, two Yvonne, two
To
Jackie.
Jackie, yes. Wow.
Then you got two more.
Who point to Chanel?
Okay, wait.
Nobody goes.
Oh, you right.
Audi.
Correct, 8 lah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all in one there. Okay.
Daniel?
Right, so we have 3 options. Chanel, Yvonne, and Jackie. Who do you guys want to kick out?
Who do you think is the spy?
Who do you
Okay, what
think
did
is
you
the
choose
spy?
just now? You chose sour, is it?
Okay, this is sour.
Sour. I said sweet. I
Sweet.
said Japan.
Japan. Okay, so which one do you think is the odd one out? Alright, please type in the comments, then we see. Actually, we can add their votes to us, right?
Yeah, you can actually add your votes to us so that your vote is going to decide whether we are going to leave or whether to stay. Then we have Yuki 1, Yvonne 1,
Yuki 1, Yvonne 1,
Josephine and Audie each.
Josephine and Audie 1. Why
I think it should be
this?
Yvonne.
So Yvonne kena ya.
So Yvonne is out, is it?
Any more?
Comments, guys.
If you want to save Yvonne,
Yes, I mean Alfred if you really
No.
want. This is the time that Yvonne 1.
Chanel 1, Yvonne 1.
Don't like that.
wow, Yvonne.
Yvonne and Chanel always come together.
Okay, conclusion, Yvonne, you're out.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, you will never know if the person who is out is the spy or not.
Yeah, maybe it's innocent too. Okay, next round.
Next round. Can we have the next?
It's very milky.
It's very what?
Milky.
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 Kids like this.
Milky.
Filled with plastic, I should say.
What is filled?
No, it's like filled in the
Filled in
container.
plastic.
Filled in plastic. It's it's always packaged in a pack. Packaging. There's always packaged in a pack in a set.
I thought everything comes with a
Drink already can go toilet.
Usually you drink it cold.
There you go.
Hello.
Cold. You put in the fridge mah.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Every time
Okay,
only
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Every year.
Yeah, guys. Wait, the description keep repeating us. Usually when okay.
Skip.
No skip. You have to leave.
Okay, now leave.
Ben haven't yet. Ben, you haven't described.
Okay. What was it? Okay. You use a straw to drink it.
But I don't use straw.
So 2 out
And you
already.
can use a straw to drink it.
So did we get the correct spy or not?
No. Okay.
No. So
So we have to kick out the 2 spies.
In order to win.
In order to win, if the 2 spies,
If the spy maintain, the spy will win.
Yeah.
so who's the spy? Anybody want to guess?
Okay, let's synopsis again. We have milky. We have kids' favorite drink. We have drink in plastic. We have packaging. We drink in go toilet, and then we drink with straw. So please vote, guys. Please vote. Maybe someone.
So fast.
Asking people to vote. Hey guys, in the comments, please vote in the comments, right? Let us know.
Okay, we have Yuki. They guess Yuki and Yuki. Guys, don't pick your choice just because Chanel pointed at Yuki, because that's just my choice. It really depends on your choice, like who do you think is actually lying or probably is a spy among all, right? Make the wise choice. Don't later, Yuki is the innocent one that is actually because of me that Yuki actually got killed.
Okay, Chanel SUS, which is 5.
Yes. Okay, let's all vote ourselves.
Okay, 1,
2,
2, 3.
3.
I still don't know. I simply put. Don't let them laugh.
Okay, guys, is that correct?
No, I don't even know whether I'm a spy.
No.
Still not yet. Still in
The spy is still in the
Both
game.
also still here.
I think.
Yes. Really?
No, I think something is right. If you write it very, very close, right? You really don't know.
I think I'm not the spy, then maybe I'm the spy.
Yeah, I think,
Okay, I think this is the last round. Then the spy will win. Okay.
No more description already.
Milky sour, kids' favorite drink.
That's why,
Plastic
I
choose
just,
one more time.
okay lah, I think I know who already.
I think I also know.
I say no who already. Yeah, because just now, I mean, it's quite obvious, right?
Didn't choose?
One is sweet,
Two
one
also
is
haven't
sour.
choose. Two also haven't.
Sweet sour.
Two also here.
2 spies still here.
2 spies still here. There's the spy know that they are the spy.
I don't think so lah. Confirm don't know lah. Oh, what's start to kiss on the
Continue. Last round.
Okay, last round.
It always appear on advertisement. It's good for your body.
Can kill germs. I don't know. I don't know if I got it right. But bacteria.
Or vitamin C.
I think there's sugar content in it.
Already say sweet ma.
Oh yeah.
Ben already.
Sugar and sweet.
Sugar not sweet, then what is sweet?
Honey, honey sweet ah.
It's natural sugar and artificial sugar. I think this one got artificial sugar.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, choose yeah.
Okay, who's the one? Who's the one? Guess, guys.
For us lah.
Let me see.
Let them guess first.
Let them guess.
Okay, someone choose Benjamin and Chanel.
What, can choose 2 person?
Someone
Got
choose.
2
Someone
months.
choose.
They want to choose Ben.
Problem is I don't even know where to start.
Yeah. For those, will there be people who don't know our name? So they don't know how to choose. I don't think so.
Later we tell them our name.
Okay, now you guys
Okay.
choose yourself.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Jackie,
Jackie.
bye-bye.
Bye.
So the spice one,
Yay!
which is Alfred and Joseph.
What is your
What is vitagen? What is yogurt, right? Yeah, good. Is it? Yeah, boy. I think I really shit at it.
I thought you said the colorful one.
Yeah, boy. Hey, fucking kick you out.
因為正話佢揀咗 colourful 好少啫，冇諗到呢度㗎，係諗到呢度搞笑。You're lucky.
You're smart. You're
Because
smart.
shit is stupid. Then I better.
Wait, I can just start it off.
Yeah. Because the word colourful.
Yeah.
It's like now it's here. I don't know. I still don't know.
I thought first vitagen and yogurt.
Why would you say it's healthy? Vitagen is not healthy.
It is healthy.
but it doesn't kill germs lah.
Okay, so this is how we argue, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, let's go for next day. Next round.
Okay guys, so probably some of you may not know who we are. So my name is Chanel.
I'm Josephine.
I'm Yuki.
I'm Yvonne. Jackie.
Alfred,
Audie, Ben.
and we are. Okay, we have a dance off.
So today we are on the round 2 of guessing the spy game. So just now we just test running lah. We'll show you how fun it is, right? So right now it's a real game. So the test is actually going on. So
That's not real, right?
no, it's not.
How do we choose the winner?
How do we choose the winner? How do we choose the winner?
I don't know.
They didn't win, but all them lose.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
So should the spy get the t-shirt?
So who guessed it?
No one.
No one guessed.
Yeah, no one guessed. I think someone guessed Josephine, right?
No. Nobody guessed Josephine or Alfred.
There was one also who guessed Josephine.
Oh.
I mean to give
Yeah,
one
the
of at the beginning lah.
Yeah.
Then everyone got confused.
Okay. Who shall start first?
I think behind, because just now I started.
Okay.
Okay.
Start from you because you're the last one, right? So like that.
Okay, right. So Ben is going to start first, right? My word is, this thing is light.
Used quite often during pandemic.
Soft.
My word, that's why. Clean.
Stock market.
Stop, uncle.
Oh, she recently bought that stock.
You can buy in supermarket. Meat. Usually it's white color.
You sure it's not colorful?
Usually.
Usually. Sometimes it's fragmented.
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 Fragmented. Oh,
Fragrant.
Okay.
Figure.
有香水的味道。
Okay, now guess.
Someone said the
the instructions not clear. So maybe you guys want to.
Okay.
Then guess the product. We don't get the guess the
Okay,
style.
now, so this game is about trying to guess the spy,
Which is the odd one.
which is the odd one
Two
out.
odd one.
So among 8 of us, basically each of us will get a word. All of us will get a word. So just now, the previous game, the words were Vitagen and Yakult, right? So it's very close. But if I got Vitagen, I would probably say like it. So I need to give a description of like what Vitagen is. So it could be colorful. It could be vitamin C. It needs to keep in a place it's cold. So we give description. Now, because it is so close, we need to give description so that it is not too obvious for people to find out that I am either not Vitagen or not Yakult, right? So just now we are given a description of the product that we were given. So then now we see who is the odd one out. So from you guys, you can also guess who is the odd one out.
Whose
right?
description sounds odd?
Yeah, odd, yeah.
Totally
But of course, you haven't seen our description, so you may be guessing quite wildly. But no problem, you can guess, right? So if you have guessed who's the winner, who's the odd one out, and eventually the answer is that, you'll win a prize. So let's repeat the answer again. Ben, yours was what?
Maybe we announce the spy later.
No.
Maybe later when we announce the
Cannot.
spies, then whoever who have guessed it can just tell us that they have guessed it.
Yeah. So so we'll pick a winner from you guys, whoever that you guys decided that is the correct spy or the correct odd one out. So Ben, what was your answer again just now?
Mine was light. Used during pandemic.
I said soft.
I said clean.
I said stock market.
I say can buy in supermarket.
I say usually white. I say fragmented.
Yeah. So very obvious. Yvonne was the odd one out. So if you guys felt that it was the odd one out, you can always start Yvonne. But if you feel that somehow you can have logics to all of it together, then I don't know.
Yeah, remember just now it was Vitagen and Yakult. It's actually
Very close.
very
Yeah.
close.
It's
Okay,
super
so she
close.
might be saying whatever that we are actually have.
Yeah. So any answer from
Okay,
you
let's
guys?
vote, guys. Please vote. Vote for us. Vote for us.
Someone vote Jojo.
Jojo.
Jojo is
Say white.
white. Usually white.
Usually white. Why you don't believe she is white?
Because she.
Any other guesses?
Any other guesses?
Alfred.
No.
Alfred.
Alfred.
Okay, some more.
Any
Yeah, come on.
Anybody
This is
else?
a game whereby you think got to be very creative. Because the spy can be very creative.
Yeah, we want chili for your Chinese New Year.
Correct. Spice up your life. Come on, you can do it. Come on, more guesses. It's Saturday night. You should be having fun. You should be guessing right. I can see. Okay, I can see more comments already. Who's that? Someone commented.
Okay, so let's pick the odd one out now. Done. Okay, our turn. 1, 2, 3.
Yvonne.
How many Yvonne?
Yvonne got
Yvonne. Three. Yvonne. You.
Three Yvonne, 2 Audie, 1 Jackie.
Three Audie.
Three or two or Yvonne?
Four Yvonne. Yeah.
Four Yvonne.
Four Yvonne. Three Audie.
Three Audie. So Yvonne is wait, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, Yvonne is out.
Your one is too abstract. Actually, I don't think you're
Yeah.
the spy.
You too
I don't think
abstract.
you're-
I don't think
you're
you're
a spy.
I don't think she's
spy.
a spy.
That's why I never picked her. Just that
just
she got
you chose the very
odd one out. But I know why she picked the word song.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone guess Yuki, Audie, and Albert.
Oh. Well then, so that means I need
So all
to
the-
say then Yvonne don't have it. Yeah, then Yvonne don't have it out.
No four already.
Yeah, so four versus four. Yvonne, you be back out. You got chance.
Four.
Okay, you ask the answer
So now
already.
it's Audie four, Yvonne four.
You ask the answer already. She got the answer. Okay, guys. So we narrowed down to 2. Let's choose again out of these two. Which
Yvonne
one is the
or
odd
Audie?
one out?
Yeah.
Audie or Yvonne? Okay. One say stock market, one say use during pandemic.
Or you can have another two choosing alphabet so that we can.
Don't worry. Okay, take a choice now. Audie or Yvonne? Help us kick them out.
And don't forget to tag more of your friends so that your friends will also be coming in to join in the game together with us, because we believe that it's a Saturday night. We believe that everyone needs to have fun together as well. So it's not just the co-founders. We hope that all of you are also having fun at home and staying safe at home with your family members. Yes. So, okay, we have Audie. Bye-bye.
Why Audie and Yvonne always the first to
Your names are the easiest, because the color pink.
Pink. Okay, let's start again. Ben.
It comes in pieces. Oh, sorry, plies. Ply or pieces.
Yeah. That's why you say pieces. I wanted to say 3 ply.
不要講晒咯。
你都試過講2隻嘅。It's square.
It can be packaged in a box or plastic.
It is dry.
It's what?
It is dry.
Oh, it is dry. Obviously, it should be dry.
Used on the package. You can use it on ski.
Hello?
You can use it when you are not well.
I thought you said when you use it when you're wet.
When you're what? You can use it in the toilet.
You can use it anywhere.
But in toilet, usually you use it like.
Okay. So who's the odd one out, guys? Who's the odd one out? Pick your choice.
So I said ply, right? I said ply.
I said it's square.
I say it can be in box or plastic packaging.
I say it's dry.
I say you can use it on skin. I say you can use it when you're not well.
Yes.
I say you use the toilet. Yeah. Okay, so Yuki and Jojo. Jojo. So now, guys, because we already told us on our answers, right? It's time for you to guess who is the odd one out of all this. So actually, all of us are representing something of people. So there will be 2 spies in case you know it just came in because you didn't have your friends. So we are all guessing who are the 2 odd ones out now. Yeah. So just now we have already answered the series of answers. So let you to actually guess who are the 2 odd ones out. Yeah. Alfred, Yuki, Jojo, Yuki, Jackie, Jojo, Jackie. Oh my God. Yuki, Jojo, Jackie, and Alfred. Jojo. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
等一下。
So our turn,
What was your first guess, Joe? Your first guess was white.
Mostly white.
Mostly white, not well.
Okay, so we choose 1, 2, 3. Pick Yuki.
Yeah, so pick Yuki.
2 Yuki. 1 Jojo.
2 Yuki.
2 Yuki. 1 Jojo.
I don't need to go right. 3 Yuki. 3 Yuki. 然后2个 Joe， 1个 Alfred。
Single there.
Both same.
Okay, we have to pick up the jockey.
Jockey has to break up. They have to go to Jockey. Yeah, Yuki. Jockey or Yuki. Jojo or Yuki?
Jojo, you want
So is it Jojo or is it Yuki?
Jojo or Yuki?
Your one vote is gonna decide the destiny of the whole Yuki. So come on, time is ticking. Your one vote is very, very, very Joe.
One says you use it not well, one says you use it.
Joe say you can use it when you're not
Yuki's one is very
well.
general. Yuki's one is supermarket
Right.
and no, supermarket and skin. So I suspect it's a bit.
Okay, bye.
It's gonna be bye, Yuki. So hot.
Okay, last.
Continue this one.
Last up. Still.
One more.
Wait, is Spy still around?
Still got one more spy.
One more.
So finish with hit one. Wait. See again first. Light 踩雷啊 ，light
OG 你是猜啊？
and then
好，我应该看到这个。
soft.
Okay, let's
Okay.
So now describe again or just pick?
No, describe.
very hard to describe. How much more?
That's the point, right?
Your one is
Okay.
light and what? Ah?
Like and apply.
Right and try.
How to apply?
Yours is?
No, you have to guess another description. Okay.
Yes.
Light.
You
Okay, I know.
Actually, if you know you're not the spy, you guess you're not the spy, right? Then you gotta make it very obvious.
yeah, but I also don't want the spy to know what is it.
Obviously.
But they know I think only spies will know what is it. Anyway,
Just now.
okay. So no, because
Okay.
I
That man had a
I don't say that is the most obvious.
Just say
Okay, so
anything.
when you cry, you use this.
wipe table.
In the mama, there is this roti one.
How obvious is it?
You don't get it out.
Yes, Yvonne.
Bag.
Bag.
Bag. Bag.
Đấy đúng rồi. Cũng cần.
Yeah.
You used to clean your mouth. Clean your mouth. It's a bit wrong, right?
The material is a little bit similar like the face mask.
Similar like face mask.
Very thin.
Okay, like this. Okay, like face mask.
I don't know what else to describe.
Okay.
We have to look back at the previous.
I think it's a very close one.
Yeah, very close.
Very close. I think unless they 講大話啦，如果冇講大話
Definitely 嗰個 spy 會講大話。
Halfway you alive. You guys, please vote for us.
Come on, because we already guessed. Just now, what was your answer again, Ben?
Okay, so my
睇
answer
得出
is
係咪講緊大話樣？
my answer is when you cry, you use it.
呢啲我哋係咪講緊大話？
No, actually, the spy cannot count that one. You just have to describe it. Like, you just have to.
Yeah, chicken. Huh?
You cannot.
6 foot you want.
6 foot me. Okay.
Wow.
6 foot you want.
That's a lot.
Ben.
做咩咁勁嘅？全部因為你好掂，唔係你慢慢講。
因為佢講 back，
講 back，
you don't need to practice。
即係落 back 入邊啦。
即係落 bag 入邊啦。
我 back 都有嘛。
係啦，bag 都有啦。
Okay, I think as players, we should know what is the other person, what is the spy's item. Then we know how to call them out.
Exactly. You know what is
It's okay.
Okay,
Let's choose.
Let's choose now since you guys choose for us already, right? Okay.
So.
One, two. Huh? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. I guess Chanel got 2 votes.
3, 4.
2 on
3,
4.
4 on.
4 on Chanel, 2 on Yvonne. 4 Chanel, 2 Yvonne.
No, I don't think it's Yvonne.
I think it's Yvonne.
I think it's Chanel.
I think it's Chanel.
Yeah.
Let's continue the game.
还有3個了。
还没有做啊？
还没做。
什么鬼哦？
对，一个放在里面。
Okay.
公布 spy 了咯，不是啊？
Never mind, we'll play one more round.
Like, the comments with whoever win now, then the reason. If many people choose the same person, then the person go out, then they win.
Okay, now guess wrong time.
Ah.
Because still got one more side.
Yeah.
So if you cannot guess, then the spy will
Okay.
be the winner.
So one more description, last description.
No need description, just guess only.
Just guess.
No, 1, 2, 3.
No, it's
Toilet.
toilet paper roll.
Toilet roll.
Toilet roll.
Wet
tissue. Wet tissue.
Yeah, got fragrant. What's yours? Wet tissue. Yeah, wet
Tissue.
tissue.
Right. You get one more.
What is yours?
Wet tissue.
Who's the other wet tissue?
Audi, always Audi.
Are we still or no?
Because the tissue was the stock, the one of the
So
which
you have to tell them
project.
the answer. Okay, there were two words. One was tissue. Yeah.
So basically, just now we had two sentence identity periods. I'm not sure whether you guys can see. This is the first one.
Further.
It's very close.
Further.
Okay, so the non-spies, the original players, they got tissue, but spies like me and Audi, I think were quite well. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting. So we got
Not very well.
so I'm so glad that none of you actually chose me. It shows that I'm a very
Actually, no, we all chose you. All the co-founders chose you.
So the message of this game is you got to be very adaptive towards the environment. If the environment, is telling you that it's something else, you as a spy got to adapt to it, and so that other people will suspect you. Yeah, that's the way for you to live in the environment. Because you also need to know your opponents before you can read the game,
Yes,
right?
as an entrepreneur, you need to know your enemy.
Correct.
You need to know your
Keep
competitor.
your enemy closer
Keep
to
your
you.
enemy closer.
Treat your enemy like a friend. That's why we are treating the camera like our buddy now. It's our enemy, but yet it's our buddy also.
So if you want to know all this, you need to join.
100. Don't you all think it's a lot of fun just now? If you think it's really a lot of fun, try 100x and also spam us a lot. No, come on.
Who's the winner?
We really wish that you can the winner and join us not in the next round. So we are actually trying to find out the winner for this game as well, so that you will take home your chili sauce and your t-shirt. So don't forget to also tag your friends, tag 3 friends, or share to 5 groups, so that you will be shortlisted in the giveaways for the t-shirt and also the chili sauce. So the chili sauce is Love You Chili Sauce. All right, and yeah, so guys, you all have anything to say?
Wow, it looks like we got a few.
Yeah.
few
Yeah, we're looking at
wow,
your-
very pandai, ah.
Pandai.
All
Ooh.
big money. Okay, we have a few
All
winners.
can join CSI or what?
So we have no problem. We will have 4 winners. We will have 4 winners for chili. The chili giveaways we will have. So far we have 4 winners. So we will just give away the 4 for you, all 4 of you. Yay!
Yay.
So the winner is
Jonas
Jonas Dixon, Yan Wen,
Shanta, congratulations to 4 of you to take home your chili sauce. So don't forget to also PM us on the 100x Connect page so that you can claim your prize later on. And congratulations again to all of you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so now we will want to pick the t-shirt giveaway. So
T-shirt, I think for the last one.
or do we need to give the rest also?
Yeah.
We are going to have round 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What else? So now the winner for this round, we will give away the
T-shirt, the t-shirt.
No, not yet.
the voucher.
The 30 ringgit voucher first.
Okay, we give away the 30 ringgit voucher and
And
the two financial literacy camp.
Yep. There's 3 things to give away.
So total there will be 5 prizes. 5 prizes. 3 $30 Shopee voucher, and 2 financial literacy camp. I think so. You guys know how we play this game already, right?
Anybody else new here that's not sure how this game is played?
Yeah, so if you guys have just joined in, we're playing the spying game. So wherever or an object. So there will be 2 people who will get it differently but slightly a little bit similar. So all you need to do is to guess the 2 odd one out. Okay, so the 2 odd one out for our spies will try to blend into the game so that they will think that we may think that they are not the spies. So let's vote that out. Yeah, can we start? Yeah,
Okay, come. Joe, let's start first from you.
Me. It smells good.
It's a kind of food.
It's sweet. Bake. You can apply with jam.
You can apply with cream. My favorite.
Yeah, it is. I think it is. Yeah.
Don't you know?
I hate it.
Oh yeah. So true.
So okay.
He hates it. Alfred don't like it.
Yeah. So we have done the round one. So basically, everyone got to really put in their description to describe what is the object that have chosen on their paper to let us guess who are the 2 odd one out. So what is your guess? Ben? No. Is it Joe, Yuki, Ben, Audie, Yvonne, Chanel, Jackie, or Alfred? So now type in your answer and let us know, because the person who actually win this will be able to take away 30 ringgit shopping voucher by just you guessing it right. So all the best to you. So let's see who actually voted on
Okay,
your
and in summary, Jojo said it smells good. Then Chanel says it's a food.
Jackie said it's sweet.
I say
Yvonne says it's baked.
You say
Yuki
it's
jam.
I say it's cream.
I say it's my favorite.
I say I hate it. Yeah. So I know who's the spy. So I don't know who's the spy. Someone just shot herself in the leg. 你可以已經嘅。
做咩係佢啦？你仲未 get 到啊？我都 get 到咗，
邊度嚟？冇嘅，有可能嘅，有可能嗰個密事冇有交嗰隻咧。
我已經知道兩個人咗。
係
相當豬嚟嘅。哎呦！ This game is gonna be very fast.
Very fast. 哎呀，而家我啲同學，你嘅身語唔好啊。
Okay, come on.
So guys, more words.
This is a
Very obvious.
This is a very obvious game.
Share to 5 groups, you know, so that you always get a chance to be the shopping voucher.
Unless you're also the spy. That's what she don't get.
So don't forget to tag in your friends to also play along, because those who actually get it right will get a chance to win the shopping vouchers worth 30 ringgit, so that you can go on shopping for Chinese New Year. So have we gotten a decision already? Shall we?
Okay, let's vote. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One.
問我揀佢喎。
Too bad.
你點樣揀你都加唔到。
Okay, guys. Second round.
Okay, I start first, right? It can make you fat.
A lot of people eat it as breakfast.
Easy.
Yeah, right.
One word only.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be the game. Don't talk so, cannot talk so much, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It can eat me veggie.
Okay. It can eat with ice cream.
I need to eat few to fill my stomach.
We know it.
We know it.
Almost say one hit. You can get it at Subway. So yes,
Please help us vote.
who do you
Yeah,
think
come
it
on,
is?
spend a lot of love if you really think that this game is really very fun if you're playing it with your family. And don't forget to also tag 3 friends of yours so that they can join in this game together to also play along together. Because the person who actually guessed it right will stand a chance to also win a shopping voucher worth 30 ringgit. So if let's say you're new here, you just join in our Facebook Live, you have no idea what we're actually playing here. All of us are actually playing a spy game here, whereby we are all given a piece of paper to describe a word, so we need to actually come up with a description to describe it. But out of so many people, there are 2 spies, so you need to vote the 2 spies out because they are actually describing on the wrong thing. So did you guess it right? Like who is the spy currently? Because we are also guessing among us who the spy is gonna be. Yes.
So yes, okay. Finish voting already?
Yeah, I voted already. Who voted actually?
Who else voted? Come on.
Nobody? You know what? Really try your best to also vote the person because you stand a chance to win a 30 ringgit shopping voucher by you doing that. You see, by you guessing also, you are actually playing this game together with us and it's so much fun, right? You know, right now we can actually play a game together over just a screen like that. So come on, we are waiting for your answers. Jojo.
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 Can defend.
They can be
If you understand, you should tell us.
Still thinking. Have to act fast on David. Split of second only, you know, because if you guess it right, you will win 30 ringgit shopping voucher, but you guessing it right, really you have to act fast. Alfred. What? Ben.
You all pick me, you all 好希望。
你来了 Ben and Chanel.
Wow, most are.
Okay, now our turn. 1,
2,
2,
3 Ben,
3.
4 Ben, 1 Yuki.
2 Yvonne.
Yeah, let me see.
Did he win?
One.
Did he win? Bye-bye.
No lah, didn't win lah. Didn't win.
Congratulations!
It's cake idea.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
right.
Oh,
okay.
so it's big cream. Cream is sweet. That's very good. Okay, so what happened was, okay, the address is a bit long, so I can keep that. So what happened was, most of us, the original villagers, we all got bread. Bread is a very good man. So the company got cake. The time when Jackie said a bread is sweet, it triggered
What is that?
the bread is sweet, right? Unless it's bread. So all of us are up. So the reason why we also worship bread out was because the first one is saying
Cream.
the bread comes with cream. Often you see bread comes with cream unless it's a cream roll, right? So that's why we have also decided to also follow him out. And guess what? We got the answer right. So how about you? Did you also get the answer right? And did you manage to also win a shopping voucher for yourself? If yes, kudos to you and let's guess more.
So technically, basically, I sort of known it was bread the cake.
Yeah.
But because when you said bake, so I thought you were the spy. Because it was very obvious that Audie loves to eat bread and I hate to eat bread. So we sort of made it very clear. That's why we knew Jackie was
So you know what? Right now we have gotten 3 winners already. Congratulations to all of you because Mike, congratulations to the winner number 1, Mike. Second person was Kang Ji-young for guessing band and also Ronald for guessing band. Mike, congratulations to you, Mike, because you guessed Jackie right. So that's all. Thank you guys. So Do we
More
have
round.
more things to also give away? Yes, we have more because it is a Saturday night. We don't want to just leave you off like this. We really want to stay on this game together with you all. But don't forget that this is going to be our last 3 games. We really hope that we have more stuff to give away to all of you. Yes, the financial literacy program that is actually worth how much? 199. Yeah.
Basically, there's only last 3 games to give away.
The whiteboard and empty paper.
Oh, okay. Because
Oh,
somebody might get
Empty
Empty
paper.
paper.
Empty paper.
It's so
Yeah.
challenging.
Yes.
Oh my God.
There's one who gets what paper.
Also, they have written there like cake or bread, so then they would have guessed. They would probably know what we're talking about.
Okay, so right now it's the last round. Like just now, actually, they will
Add
draw
on one
one
more
out,
round.
right? So they will give us
Blank paper.
Blank
that
paper.
describe something differently. So this round, the 2 sides. So this is our final round. So the 2 sides are going to get empty piece of paper. They have no clue at all what
No,
the
some
thing is
not
all about.
not two of them. There is
It's like Joker card, then you get to
only
guess.
one white.
Or and one empty paper.
Yeah.
Oh, so
so means there's 3.
So there's no the spy is 2. This like one is empty.
Yeah, so then you will mistaken the
empty one as a
empty one
spy.
as a spy. Because he needs to guess.
Oh, the empty one is not a spy.
You don't know, so you don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know
don't-
anything.
don't vote for
The
it.
empty one is a
Yeah.
joker. Innocent one.
Yeah. So if you are empty,
So
then
he
just
has 3 sides now.
just act stupid.
The white one, yeah, the white one is actually stupid. Just go with the flow.
Oh,
这些的纸
Are you excited and are you also feeling very nervous right now? I think we are. To get the empty paper. Wow!
What the?
Can I start first? Wow.
I thought some from him.
Yeah, I know, right?
How about we let the production team choose since it's the last.
I hate it. Chanel hates it.
Oh, that's your answer.
I hate it. I hate to start first. No. It's not my answer. Answer is I hate it.
That's the answer.
That's the answer.
Production team is a bit tired already.
Okay, next.
Okay, drink.
Wow.
The color is like tea color.
Wood. Wood.
You both also always like, oh, pretty.
You want to kick me out?
Smells good. Because you don't like it, that's why it smells.
Brown.
Brown tea color.
Tea color brown. A lot of tea color, tea got a lot of color, a lot of tea color.
Sometimes tea also red color one.
Yeah lah.
Okay, just rephrase hers is color look like tea, not tea.
Color
Tea color.
Tea color. Tea color.
Alfred's favorite.
Oh. It's quite obvious. Yeah.
Is drink for fun for some people.
Like, it's your turn. You guys want to choose?
Hey guys, yes.
Yes.
Okay, Chanel hates it.
I hate
Dojo drinks it.
Can drink, it's a drink.
And drink,
It's a drink.
But you do, right?
Ricky says it's tea color. Yvonne says it's wood. And Jackie says it smells good. Alfred says it's brown. Audie says it's Alfred's favorite, and Ben says he's drinking for fun. Okay, guys, please vote.
Yeah.
One Yuki, one Audie.
I know who's the MP.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. So guys, if you are new here, we are playing the spy game whereby
Okay, I think we do one more lah. Sorry. We had the who guessed the who can guess the empty paper win the T-shirt.
Yeah. Right now, immediately guess who is the empty paper. You can get T-shirt.
Empty paper.
Who holds the empty paper? Yeah. And for others, you can just guess. So if you think that person has the empty paper, you write that person's name and empty paper. If you just type in their names, then that person is the spy.
Okay, so guys, if you are new here, we are playing a spy game whereby 8 of us are getting one piece of paper. 5 person will get the same description, same word. Okay, 2 person will actually get something out, so they are the spy, and 1 person is actually getting the white paper. That person has no idea what's going on. So we have 2 categories. So if after you're guessing just a name on the chat box, that means you're guessing the 2 spies. But actually, if you're getting the person writing on a blank piece of paper, you have to write blank paper dash the person's name, so that you win a T-shirt, get a giveaway. So that we're gonna give away the T-shirt to you that's worth 68 ringgit. So what T-shirt? This is a T-shirt that we're gonna wear. We're wearing every single day, right, Joe? Yeah. So you get a chance to win this if you can guess who is the person who's actually holding the blank piece of paper. So keep the guess going, guys, because this is our last round. If you miss it, you're done with the night. No more giveaways tonight. So come back there. So tag 1 friend if you want to win the what paper?
The one.
A T-shirt.
Okay, so you take 1 friend, then you write, you guess the name. Like for example, if you guess Chanel is the whiteboard, then you just tag them, then put your name for Chanel. Okay.
White paper lah.
Guess the person who you guess is whiteboard. Okay. Just type in the chat and tag 1 friend.
White paper.
Yeah, white paper. Yes, white paper.
Guys, who is holding the white paper? Let us
Yeah,
know.
who is
Quick.
holding the white paper?
Tag 1 friend, type the fellows name, and put white paper.
Someone request can repeat what everyone say.
Okay, so
Okay.
Chanel hates it.
Joe say you can drink it.
Yuki say it's tea color.
Yvonne say it's wood. Jackie says it smells good.
Alfred say it's brown color.
Audie says it's Alfred's favorite.
Ben says you drink it for fun.
Yeah. So guess who's the odd one out, which is the spy, and who holds the white piece of paper.
2 spies and one.
Yeah, so
white
there's
paper.
2 spies and someone is holding a
White
blank
paper.
white paper.
We are guessing the white paper first, right?
Yeah.
Yvonne one.
I'm the white paper.
No. This one
No,
is
as in
if
spy.
you just type their name, means that they are spy.
Yeah.
If you type the name, tag a friend, and write white paper, then that person has white paper.
You know why? Because if you guess the white paper right, I think that's the toughest one. You get to win our T-shirt that's worth 68 ringgit, the beautiful T-shirt that actually comes with a few shades of color. So do grab your chance now to actually win the desired giveaway that you want to get away, because this is going to be the last round of the game tonight. So grab your chance now.
Okay,
Come
any
on,
votes, any votes?
Yuki one.
Okay.
Jojo one.
No, it's not white paper. Is it white paper?
Wait. It's Jojo without white paper. And then white paper Audie.
Oh.
Without white paper Alfred and Yvonne.
So is it our turn to choose the white paper?
No, we don't choose white paper.
Yeah, we can't
we
choose
choose
a
the
spy.
spy.
Without white paper Alfred.
Okay.
Do I always look blurred? That's why I get the white paper.
Because your face is easy to con people.
Yeah.
Don't
judge a book by its paper.
Without white paper Jackie and Jojo. Without
Actually,
white
the first round was very
paper
hard
Jackie.
because you do the spy.
Yeah.
So you gotta be very careful.
It's the first round that we need to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can guess already.
Yeah. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay, let's guess.
Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, and 3. What is this? Without white paper.
We only guess
five.
the white paper.
We only
We
five.
don't guess what people
Yeah,
first.
we guess five.
Wait, very long eh? Huh?
Wait. Okay, who's pointing at
They
Yvonne?
have.
Yvonne, me, and Alfred. Okay, me and Alfred pointing at Yvonne.
So Yvonne got two.
Yvonne
Yvonne got 2.
Alfred got 1.
One only ah. Oh.
Jackie got 1, 2,
3.
3. 这个是谁？
这是 Alfred.
Then
Alfred got 1. Alfred got 1. So
Alfred got
Jackie got 3.
This is
This is
Jackie.
Jackie.
Jackie or Alfred?
Jackie.
Wah, you apa macam?
Ấy tới từ trẻ đó
Okay,
con.
so 3. The other 3 to 3 is it? Just now who voted Jojo? Just me, ah?
Nobody
Or
wanted
just
to
me?
go. You.
Okay.
Jackie.
Thank you.
So the spy still got voting Yvonne, Yuki, and Alfred.
Oh, never mind.
Because got
So Alfred and Yvonne.
No. That's Jackie got 5. So I know what's out.
So is Jackie the spy?
No, we don't know.
We don't know ah.
Okay, next round.
Next round. Oh yeah, me again ah.
I think the next round we all know already.
difficult.
I mean, you will know.
When you drink it, you may feel the burning sensation.
You will feel dizzy after drinking.
It can kill germs.
Chinese 凉茶.
Chinese
How do you say English?
Chinese herbal tea.
Chinese. Sounds so wrong. Oh my goodness. Can start a fire.
Can build the flame. Okay. If you guys come every night, right, to our community, you will listen to this thing quite often.
Oh.
Every single night. You will listen quite often. Yeah. Regular topic.
It's something to forget all your troubles.
For that moment. The next day you cry.
all coming back to
It's all coming back. Double up. Yes, Fuso, what's the guess? What's the guess?
Yvonne white paper.
Yvonne white paper.
Yvonne white paper.
It's good because
It's
you're
good.
innocent.
You're innocent.
Okay, guys, please vote. Okay, let's
Please vote,
repeat
please
our
vote.
answers. Repeat our answers.
Chanel say what ah?
Now you know.
I just forgot what they're saying.
I like to cover the line.
I like to cover the line.
Actually, I just want to see whether you.
Yeah.
So after you drink it, you'll feel the burning sensation.
Yeah, just say you'll make you feel dizzy after drinking.
Yuki say can kill germs.
Yvonne said Chinese herbal tea.
I say can make fire.
Favorite topic.
I say you can forget your troubles.
Okay, so
Please vote. Please vote.
spy Yvonne. Ben's debate team.
What?
Very deep.
Ben, white paper Yvonne. White paper.
White paper you want.
White paper Yvonne.
Everyone confirm she's white paper.
White paper Chanel. Spy Ben. Spy Yuki Yvonne. All these five.
What?
Yes.
The the one who say I spy, I guess you guys need to come back
Come
every
back.
single night.
Yeah,
You are not in 100x right now.
Okay, so
we vote.
We go down.
1, 2, 3.
Why nobody vote?
Ben got 1,
Two Ben.
Ben got 2.
Chanel got 2.
Chanel got 1.
Ben 2, Chanel 2, Josephine 1, Alfred 1. Yep.
Alfred 1. This is only when
This is correct.
Okay.
Right.
So,
bye, man.
what?
Yes.
But that one is spy or how about white paper?
Why vote?
I think all of that.
We can announce why we vote immediately.
Let's continue the game.
Yes, let's continue the game.
Yvonne white paper, Spy, Alfred, and Ben also. So no more Ben.
How many is 5?
All the spies are still here basically.
Got 2
Yeah.
spies.
Yeah,
Still,
I think it's still there.
I think it's
One
still
is
here.
still here.
No, 2.
There's still spy in there.
Yeah, it's still here.
the spies. Spies? Okay. Let me try again. Okay, that's another round, okay? It's expensive. Another round. Wait, I need time to think. What else? It can make you vomit.
You can buy cheaper in airport.
Do you guys guess it right? You know what? If you guess it right, you can also type in the comment box and let us know, what is the thing that actually we are holding here in our paper.
It's actually plant-based.
Oh, we're so cheap.
Because I think that's why I'm team.
You already know
You know they already wrote it's either whiskey or brandy. Right?
No,
They all already know it's either whiskey or brandy one.
no,
No, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, they already wrote to the
They
crowd.
know
It's either whiskey or brandy.
Oh, you wrote to them already, yeah.
Sure lah, that's how to get like a million things, so they will know already. What I'm saying.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. 你連知啊？
不過而家知道啦，你
唔係點樣估個 difference because everything will sound very different.
No, I
from
thought it
them.
was whiskey and other thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 咁
I
有
also
我哋
think
知道邊個 spy 嚟。Okay, now I know who's the spy.
Which one?
Physically.
I think it's available. It's quite well known in Scotland.
I don't even know where it's.
Oh, okay. Continue.
When you put to fire, the fire grows
See,
bigger.
really?
Okay, so we have Spy, Yvonne.
Don't say what I see. Seriously? Me?
I also want Yvonne actually.
We got the highest vote.
I also think she's white people.
Oh, I'm not.
White paper, very obvious.
Oh, you are white people.
That's okay.
我知道佢係。So did we
So if you guys haven't guessed the white paper, your T-shirt giveaway is still there.
Yeah, Hamos, must guess it.
Yes, who's the white paper? Who's the white paper and who's the
Okay, white paper, Yvonne, Spy, Chanel, and Joe.
Guess.
So how do we continue again?
Yeah. Okay, one more round.
Oh my god. Because I hate it, right? So very hard to get the word to describe it.
I can do it whole night with it.
White paper, Yvonne, Yuki, white paper, Joe,
Why don't
Audie, white paper.
People go clubbing, people go bar.
Because it shows that we never go, right?
We
Or we go there, we don't
Okay,
check
so
that,
right now
right?
it's round 4. We are still in this spy game. We got to guess the 2 spies out and also the 1 white paper out. So currently we have 3 person out already. I am not going to go the 4th round of description. Usually we drink this at night.
Usually, it's still risky.
Chanel
drink
white
it
paper, spy
when
pen, white
You are
paper.
emo. Huh.
Chanel white paper, spy pen, white paper.
Okay, wait.
They use it to apply on your skin so that it can grow hair.
Huh? Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Huh?
They also used to put snake and rat in it.
Oh, yo. Wow,
I think I know who it is.
Yes.
Definitely not me lah. Probably PT. You guys quite like this also.
Is there a description?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So guys,
Some of the members like PT quite like it. So who can guess? Who can guess?
yeah, who can guess who is the spy or the white paper?
Yeah.
Apparently the culprit is still in the group. No guesses? No guesses from the production team. Hey guys, we still have the 2 financial literacy program worth 199 and the t-shirt giveaway. There's only 1 piece of t-shirt tonight to give away, which is worth 68 ringgit, which is exactly the same pattern that we guys are actually wearing right now. If you guys really can't wait to take all this home, please tag your friends, tag 3 friends, share in 5 Zooms to also play this game together because our limited edition t-shirts are actually only limited to the last piece tonight. Yeah, see how Joe's actually having
Okay.
fun.
I guess probably the audience don't like the normal t-shirt. Probably if Josephine's wear Pogeli in t-shirt.
Unwashed raw. Unwashed raw.
Just did 3 exercises today.
Make sure you go
Korean day.
Okay, I can start to see guesses coming up.
Yeah, come on, stand up, love and right because we all know that it's gonna be almost 12. Yeah, it's almost late at night.
White paper Joe,
White paper Joe.
white paper Yvonne, spy Chanel, spy Chanel and Joe, white paper Yuki,
中我的名字没有脱
white
掉啊。
paper Yuki, Audie and Yvonne spy, white paper.
Yvonne, okay, Yvonne.
Sorry.
One is already out.
You guys
But the answer
mistakenly,
no answer yet, right?
they mistakenly Yvonne was something else.
You don't Yvonne was right.
Then they think Yvonne is Chanel, Chanel is Yvonne.
Or probably Yvonne is Yuki. And Yuki is Yvonne.
Cannot be almost
In internal words, who is the spy?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, 全部都係唔同嘅。
Everybody won.
Everybody won.
Everybody won.
Everybody won.
So we count again. 1, 2, 3.
Everybody won. I guess.
No, please. No.
Alright, I guess we already have answer. So
Chanel.
we are going.
I'm so sorry. I have to see all of you. I believe all of you. I'm so sorry, but you guys got it.
Yay!
Yay!
You always here.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Who guess?
Wait, do we have the t-shirt giveaway winners already?
No.
Yes.
No. Nobody voted for the
Yeah.
Okay, still got one.
Frankie?
No, you know why? Because he already gave the clue Alpha's favorite.
Yeah, our brother is whiskey. No, it's brandy, right?
Yeah.
I think yours didn't come soon enough. Like seriously, when the hell am I drank even a sip of whiskey for the past 1 year?
When he didn't say our favorite drink,
Yeah.
then he say.
Yeah, then he keeps saying wood. I was like, I keep pointing at her because only whiskey is wood.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right.
Still got whiteboard.
Yeah.
So still got whiteboard. I don't know the difference between whiskey and brandy.
Okay, now
Yeah.
we still have the most precious giveaway, which is going to pass you. Josephine going to pass you the new. No, Josephine is going to pass you the 100x T-shirt. Okay, so if you guess, there's only 4 of us. Keep your guess. Yeah, you have 35% chance.
You mean they are not white people, not there?
No. Oh, all right. So this white paper, can we guess? If I guess correctly, can I get T-shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, I get Josephine.
You get Josephine first. I guess I'm guessing it's Alfred.
Okay, guess who got the white paper? Guess who got the white paper? What about co-founders? Guess who got the white paper?
Shall we start? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah.
Okay.
聪明偏左，聪明偏左。
Brown color is not the kind of shoe that you describe.
Obvious the way I described it.
The way it's brown, but if it's really brandy, you will say it's your favorite one.
I would have said something.
You will definitely say it's your favorite one. You won't say it's
Oh, so we have our.
When I open it, right?
Okay, Mike. Just one question. You want Alfred's T-shirt or Josephine?
He didn't say it was a new T-shirt.
Okay, so thank you so much, guys. I believe that all of you have fun. We all have fun as well. So, my name is Chanel, Josephine, Yuki, we have Yvonne, we have Jackie, we have Alfred, and we have Audie, and we have Ben. So, here once again, we would like to congratulate the winner of the night, which is Mike. Mike, you got the white paper right, and you stand a chance. No, not that you stand. You already won the T-shirt giveaway. So, do you want Alfred's T-shirt, Josephine's T-shirt, or a new T-shirt? Let us know in the chat.
All Chanel T-shirts.
Sorry, Chanel T-shirt is only for Chanel's future boyfriend, not for anyone else. So, okay, so the next chili giveaway, for those of you who actually got it right during our second round. First round, was Jonah, Dixon, Yanwen, and Sean Tan. Round of applause to all of you. And the second rating of vouchers to the 3 lucky winners are Mike again, Hang Lee Yong, and Ronald. And the final round that we were getting the brandy and whiskey, the 2 lucky winners who actually got away the financial literacy program worth $199 are Leslie and William Chong.
Thank you.
A lot of fun. And you know what? 開心嘅時光真係過得快，又係時候講拜拜。See you tomorrow.
My name is Vivian. My name is Vivian. Hi all, my name is Vivian. Welcome back to Chong Heng's Facebook Live. Please join me to welcome Mr. Lee.
Hi, Vivian.
Hello guys, my name is Vivian and welcome to Shrashko Professional's first ever Facebook Live. I'm your host, Vivian. Let's go clock it. Let me take you on the tour of the property. Damansara Furnishing Center supplies furnishing of premium quality with a touch of modern aesthetic. Zenmoya Malaysia specializes in contemporary, multifunctional, and space-saving interior solutions. We expect to see this building up. Yay! Come on, shout out to them. Yes! Please continue to share and like the Shree Asia campaign. Remember, I said continue, 而且很香哎！真的很好奇，牛惹和西式可以这样子来合拼起来哦。Congratulations!